Right. Well, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I am ready.
Yeah.
I think we are all set. Let me switch over to screen. Yep, you are over there in the window. And I am slapping cardboard Pall in the face with my hand.
Oh, quit hitting yourself. Cardboard Paul. Hi everybody, and welcome to our Crystal Strahd campaign. Big D20 Energy, streamed by She Plays It. We are resuming our campaign in the Abbey of Saint Markovia. Let's see here. This music's so dramatic. I love it. Before we begin our recap, let's do a quick little introductions. I'm the Bees. I'm your GM. Oh, I'm not a card today. I'm just a guy. That's fun. I GM this game. I play everyone who's not a PC. And the question I like to ask everybody is, tell me about your pets. Do you have any pets? Very briefly. I don't want to hear all about them. Just a little bit. And get things moving. We used to have cats. My kids were allergic, severely allergic, like sensitive kids. So we gave away our cats, and now we have a allergy-proof dog, this poodly thing that's really sweet, but he pees all over the place. So he wears a band around his belly all the time, like a little tampon or pad around his belly all the time, like a little diaper. He's a super sweet boy, but that thing is embarrassing. He was a stray for a while, so he pees everywhere, but he's a sweet boy. Anyway, that's me. We'll go Jester, Rogue, and Minnie.
All right. Well, I'm Jester. I'll be playing Zash, who is a Yuan-ti Druid Barbarian. And he really likes meat. A lot.
Your pets? No, you like meat.
As for pets, I've got my asshole of a cat. Major asshole, that one. Spawn of Satan, almost, some would say. And my shadow, which is a black and white pit bull that I call my moo pup.
Moo pup.
Yeah, he's about 12, maybe 14 years old, and he's always sitting right back here with me. Right there.
Good dog. Your moo pup.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Nice.
Rogue.
Hey, I'm Rogue. I am playing Tyramin, who is a Revenant Paladin. And pets, I have 4 pets right now. 2 dogs, 2 cats. One is a mutt mix. The other one is kind of like a pit bull boxer mix, I think. And yeah, they're awesome dogs. Originally my wife's. And I'm like, no, don't get any animals. No, I'm not feeding them. I'm not taking care of them. No, I don't want any animals. But of course, I'd fall in love with them too. I'd feed them every night.
That could also be taken the wrong way. You said they were originally your wives.
That could be taken out of context a little bit. And then the 2 cats, yeah. They're pretty awesome cats.
That's cool.
Pain in the ass. Cats.
I miss having cats. Minnie. She plays it.
Me too. I technically have a cat. He is a big fat cat. I miss him to death. He is currently living with my mom in Florida. But I couldn't bring him with me to California. But here in California, we have a dog named Cat. So maybe that works.
It's cat practically dog? The same thing.
Essentially. Cat dog? She is a terror. Her actual name is Katrina, but we always call her Cat.
Oh, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, I guess we'll get into our recap here, which I had ready and then I lost it. Let me pull it back up. My dramatic music.
And I'm Para, and I don't have any.
Oh, and who do you play?
Oh wait, huh?
Who do you play?
Oh, I play Camila. I play Camila. warlock with a little bit of sorcery. You know, I love the magic.
Yeah. A Sorlock.
Which
All
I
right.
didn't realize is as nasty as it is.
It's pretty OP. All right. Let's recap. Previously on Curse of Strahd. Let me give you guys a little blurb. These are bullet points more than. Yeah. Previously, our heroes took to the Abbey of Saint Markovia, looking for healing, looking for some protection from the unholy things that hunt them in these lands. I've heard rumors about this very powerful abbot, who is over the most sacred place in all the land. So they approached the Abbey of Saint Markovia, and it seemed to be densely populated with these strange animalistic abominations. And they range on a wide spectrum between like having some kind of humanoid decency and just being purely bestial aggression. And all of these creatures were underfed. Creatures are people-ish. The abbot himself turns out to be an ancient angel dedicated to the Morning Lord himself, Lathander. He believes he can cure the land and break the curse of Strahd by providing Strahd with his long-lost love and wife. He's taken it upon himself to create a wife for him, a construct, using various body parts of other people. He just needed a face. What
Stand-up
was
guy.
that?
Stand-up guy.
He seemed like a nice guy. He really means well. Anyway, when he met Irina, he thought, "Oh, there's my face. That's the last thing I need." He tried to convince the party to give it up willingly. They were not. Even though he tried to convince them, he says, "Look, I know what he needs because of this." And he reveals this book that was penned by Strahd's own hand, and he revealed the Tome of Strahd was hidden behind a holy symbol in the abbey. However, the party was unwilling to give away Irina's face to this warped angel, so the party fought and eventually killed this celestial angel of the Morning Lord Lathander. Over the course of the fight, they were aided by an invisible Vistana woman who encouraged them to simply take the book and flee. And then she followed her own advice, and she just hauled ass out of the abbey. They were also aided by a few of the so-called guests of the abbey. At least they weren't attacked by these feral people, as Zash had offered them the last of his rations. That construct, the bride, Vasilka, as the abbot named her, she disappeared into a building that sounds like it's filled with these feral animalistic humanoids. At the end of the fight, the abbot explodes in a light of radiant energy, telling the party that they are doomed and that they've doomed the land, that there's no hope. So they're left here. Irina has picked up his holy mace, and I believe, sorry, what's your name? Minnie.
Chairman?
Camila?
Camila, I believe Camila had picked up the book. I believe
She
I'm
did pick
wrong.
up the book, but Paul opened up his bag of holding and she threw it in there.
That's
I lost
right.
my
She
bonus
stuck
action
it.
for that.
That's right. That's right. So he has the book in a bag, and here we are. It's gotten really quiet.
It did get quiet.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Too quiet.
Oh, there are also a couple of flumps that appeared, and they're just kind of floating away, confused.
Look, I'm sorry. I messed up a little bit.
Oh, let me get you guys back to the map. I apologize. Back to the map. Paul, if we didn't mention, is not here tonight. He will be played by Jester, and anyone else who wants to help decide what Paul would do. Paul was concentrating on his spiritual weapon at the time that the combat ended as well.
Well,
So,
oh no, go ahead.
So can
Pick it up,
we
go
eat
ahead.
these things?
What was the question?
Can we eat these things?
Can we feed these things?
Eat.
Eat these things?
Yeah, talking about the little
No.
flumps.
I think you might be talking to yourself there,
Oh, yeah.
Zash and Paul.
Because I think, is Terramin still unconscious?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, no, that's right.
No,
He got
he
the
woke
killing
up.
blow. Yeah.
Yeah, he woke up and he stabbed the angel in the back.
That's right. It was so dramatic. As he
Yeah.
walked right past you.
I think Chairman is going to be like cleaning his blade off on the if there's a cloak on the angel or whatever.
Yeah,
And
there's nothing left of the angel. Just like a almost like a electric socket that was like shorted out, and it's like a spark of electric energy. Just like
nice.
ashes in the shape of his body where he once was, with the wings and everything.
He'll be like wiping his blade off on his own cloak, and then he'll like take some of the ashes, I think, and keep them. As he's looking at the ashes, he starts to think, and he looks around and he says, I think we should probably get out of here as soon as possible.
So Camila, at the end of the battle, had run up to the window and had frozen it using hand frost, one of my freezing abilities. And I was working on breaking the window open so that we could escape through the window. But
That's
she
right.
didn't know that the battle ended.
Yeah.
But hearing Terramin say that and walk in, like she'll be like mid, like have her claw up on the glass and like kind of poking it. Oh,
her claw.
Is it
Oh,
over?
are you still in your crazy form? Your crazy scary
Oh
form?
no, it dropped right at the end of the battle.
Gotcha.
Like it was perfectly timed.
Yeah, Irina's like ducked behind this railing, clutching this giant mace. She's like, "Is he gone? Did you really finish him?" I think Pall might reassure her.
I believe he is dead.
Yes, I believe we killed him, my dear. Whatever he sounds like.
Well, we're not out of the woods yet.
Why would he? He was supposed to be a holy person. Why would he want my face? Why?
I believe he was misguided.
Misguided, in all honesty, anybody living here would probably go insane. There's definitely some screws loose with that man.
So, again, can we eat those little things that just appeared that aren't attacking us?
I can't imagine.
The flumps.
Yeah, I think they only last like 10 minutes, right?
I don't remember what your
something like that. I mean, you could
the magic decided.
You could try if you want, but I don't think they would be very filling.
If they do a stench spray, that's pretty gross. Watch out for the stink sack.
Or taste very well.
Yeah, I think it would taste like one of those stink bugs. Never mind.
Here's a question: did anybody see us kill the angel, or was that inside the doorway there?
I think it was right in the doorway. I mean, that's where his
right
body
outside.
was. That just disappeared. I just
deleted
his body right there.
He was moving inward, and Terramin got the last stab on him.
Yeah. So I think Zigfrek, who was fighting y'all, probably runs away scared as well. You see them kind of disappear, like make quick pads up, running away in the snow back outside.
If you want to buy more time, or maybe potentially avoid an encounter, I could potentially disguise myself as him and try to assure them if that is something you think we could do.
Or we could just go out the window.
We could do that too. I mean,
I like that idea.
We have a little bit of a breather, so granted.
Maybe we should ransack this place and maybe see if we can't get some stuff.
We could have a peek, but I am pretty tired. I'm sure you're even more tired. I mean, you too. He was worried about you there for a minute.
Did you speak in the angel's voice? Now Terramin's like all thinking about this idea.
Yes, if I believe when I disguise myself, I take their voice too. You can't change your body type, which that's understandable.
He's like, if the oh crap, what was the guy's name that runs the town?
The burgomaster,
Burgomaster.
Kreskov, I believe.
Kreskov.
Mm-hmm.
If Kreskov finds out we've killed the angel, I believe we will no longer be welcomed here.
I don't believe anyone else even knew he was an angel. Paul says.
Why
Why
don't we just tell him when we get down there that the abbot wasn't here? Like the place was abandoned.
Don't think they'll believe that. It might be easier for me to at least pass it off and just say, hey, I'm going to escort them out of town. Yada, yada, yada. Kind of duck out the back gate.
Maybe that's a good idea. At least if they see us walk out with you, perhaps you won't even need to speak with him. Yeah. And Chairman's going to start closing the door. So, kind of like looking out, making sure nobody's...
Okay, so just to recap, you know that one of his creature people ran up these stairs. You also know that's the direction from which your assistants came during the combat. But so you're not completely alone in this side of the building. But just keep that in mind.
Was that the one that shot at the abbot?
The one who shot at the abbot, you believe, is the invisible woman who ran away.
Oh, okay.
But there was another person who came down to try to help the abbot and ended up scared and running back upstairs.
Oh, DM question.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you gave us the effect, technically, of a long rest. Yeah. I don't know if I actually could disguise myself because I had used all of my spell slots for that.
Right.
And I don't think you wanted us casting spells just yet until we could actually rest. So.
I think your character. Yeah, I don't want to mess with your character sheets right now, but I think mechanically you guys are.
Yeah, we're pretty tapped. Spent. It makes more sense. Yeah, so I wouldn't actually. Actually, yeah, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. No, I could. That's right. I forgot. I have sorcerer points that I can spend and convert into a spell slot.
That's cool. Yeah, think about that. I was just gonna say, mechanically speaking, as written, in this adventure, you level up when you get this item, the Tome of Strahd. Or kind of running a little special rules, as this Tome of Strahd is special, and you need to attune to it before you can fully level up. And so someone needs to spend a long rest, like with the book, like just cuddling with it or thinking about it, to attune to it, and then you'll all level up. But it's getting later. It's getting the day is getting darker, and you know that it'll be night soon.
Don't know if I want to spend the night here. I would rather.
It is cold.
What do we want to do? If we leave here, we're going to be exposed to the elements at night. Granted, we might be. I can't believe I'm saying this. We could probably head back to the Vistanis, or we could see if we could find out where that mysterious voice went.
I mean, there's gonna be tracks in the snow.
Yeah, and if we wait too long, the snow might cover it up, so... What do we want to do? Should I take the disguise? We try to find the tracks, and we find out who else might be here? And she's gonna kind of...
last-minute searches real quick, Zash, and nods.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe you take the disguise, and then we walk out of here.
Sounds good to me. That's probably all I can do, in all honesty. But the good news is, she's like looking around on the floor. Do we not have a body we have to hide? She didn't see him die.
Oh.
Yeah.
He grabs more of his dust and says, "It seems this is all that's left." And he puts more in his pouch.
Collecting a lot of it.
Angel dust.
Irina is still like just shaking, in fear of what has transpired and confused by the whole thing.
I'm sure Paul would be comforting her.
As soon as Teremin told Zash maybe we should take a look around, Zash is going to head down to the basement.
Just try to be a little cautious. I really don't want to stir up anything.
Let me copy paste you over there. I think I told you what you had down there, but you didn't really look. Make it over to that map. Let me... Where is it? Oh yes, this is the cellar right here. Let me throw a Zash on this map. and drag you over real quick. Everyone else will be in the darkness.
Yeah, you gotta throw mini on there.
Not. Yeah.
I'll
I think I have to
throw
spend
many
2 sorcery points for a first level spell. Let me see. Oh, continue while I'm figuring that out.
It's fine. I'll give you the light that he has if you want to move around with. Mini's not going down, but for the
Yeah.
lighting, she's down there. You go down there, you see again, this is basically a where are you? A wine cellar. Stone steps descend 20 feet to a cellar that contains 10 barrels of wine and an L-shaped wooden rack packed with wine bottles. You may investigate or perceive whichever you like.
Zash will take a look around while he's saying, I know someone who would have been in heaven right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We kind of... thinking back to the fact that they just killed a angel.
In heaven. Maybe heaven sucks. Okay, you clearly find immediately all these barrels are empty. At least the barrels. The wine names are emblazoned on the barrels, as is the winery's name, the Wizard of Wines. The barrels against the east wall contain purple grape mash number 3. It's just kind of a cheap wine. The 4 barrels against the south wall contain red dragon crush, which is a more fine wine. You also, with that great perception check, you also notice that there are still some bottles of purple grape mash number 3 and red dragon crush, like a lot. You get almost 50 bottles are still there, intact, in the. I don't know, you can carry with you, but there's still quite a bit of wine down there.
And that is all that's in there right now?
Yeah, empty barrels and some full bottles.
All right, Zash is gonna run upstairs, get Paul's bag of holding, come down here, start putting a bunch of the bottles in there, and I forget the rules on bag of holding, how much they can actually hold, but
yeah.
As far as it goes, however many he can fit in there, he puts in there because he's gonna take them back down to the innkeepers. But he wants to get more of the dragon crush than the cheap stuff.
I changed my name to Strahd, so that's fun in the chat. Okay. So yeah, I think with your bag of holding, you can just throw a shitload of wine bottles in there. That's fine. So just make note of that in your character sheet, please.
Well, it's on Paul, so
yeah. Let me get you guys back over to the other map. That's all you find down here, even with the great check. Just there's the wine. This is the wine cellar, and unlike a lot of places around town, this place still had some wine. So let me get back over here to where you guys were.
So he was holding out on his people.
Yeah, he was. Well, I mean, he had a supply. You might learn more about that if you were to explore it, but you also are pretty darn tapped right now. Irina looks at Paul and says, What's in that book? What does it say?
That is a good question. Can we see, Pall?
I don't know if Paul would be like, yeah, let's go somewhere safer. I don't think this is the place to begin research.
Good point. All right.
Irina says, very well, but you will show me what's in those books. In that book, I deserve to know. No more secrets.
That is fair, but let us arrive first before we start figuring this all out. Now, is there any other place you guys want to poke your nose around, or shall we get going?
Chairman went upstairs when Zash goes down there.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me grab your ass. You know what? I'll just grab all of you and bring you all up there.
He's got his rapier and his shield out. Kind of just being cautious as he's going up the
We're gonna
stairs.
come up these stairs. Sorry, the lighting might be funky at first, but give me a minute. You guys come up these stairs, and the map is kind of turned sideways. So, anyway, yeah, you come up the stairs, and you find wooden stairs climb 20 feet to a loft with a pitched roof and a door in the center of the south wall. Which you guys would see if you climbed all the way up. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters. A rope dangles from a bronze bell. That bell that y'all keep hearing is being rung from here. Although it has not rung, despite what Sirenscape says, it hasn't been rung since the combat. And you also see that there's a is it a viol? One of those little, I think it's a viol. There's a little violin-looking thing laying on the ground. As well as a bunch of empty bottles over here on this bed. This is the rope. It's not. It looks kind of like an arm or something. It's actually a rope to the bell.
Oh, oh, there it is.
Chairman doesn't see anybody hiding up here.
Give me a perception check.
Also, I'm standing at the foot of the stairs. I'm sending Umbra just outside the door to see if there's anything happening outside, but we'll get to me later.
Sure. Downstairs, the creatures have eaten. They seem fairly sated and unbothered by the death of their master. They're just kind of going back to wandering around the courtyard.
All right. I'll bring him back, Umbra.
13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and drag him back.
Oh, yeah.
13 perception. Okay, let me. You know what? You look around and you don't see anything up here. Or just what you find is, again, these empty bottles, a bunch of empty bottles, and that violin is what you find. And there's a table here. It looks like somebody's sleeping under there. So even with with your 13, you can take a peek under there if you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
peek under there.
Sure. You take a little peek, and you see. Oh, where are you? Sorry. You peek under there, and you find several body parts chopped up, like still like assembled like a puzzle, but chopped up into pieces. And you look at the face, and roll me a wisdom save, as you're like, wait a minute. Is that Camila? You see the face of Camila. No, it's not. You rolled a 20 and a 1. Thank God you rolled a 20 first. And the face kind of it looked like hers at first, but then you realize it's just another random woman, not even like her age. It's like an older woman.
Oh, wow.
And long dead. This was not like a fresh body that they are chopping up.
Damn. He'll look under and maybe not so surprised or horrified, I guess, with the nat 20 there. And he's like, he just like thinks on it for a second, shakes his head, and he says, misguided.
Mm.
And then he'll turn around, I guess, and head back.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's a door right here, but you guys do not investigate it. You go right back down.
He'll go down. He'll
Sure.
say, there's a door in the tower. Do we wish to check it out together? Or should we get out of here?
Personally, I'm all for us heading out of here.
Mm-hmm.
If we wait too long, or if something catches our attention that we don't want, we could end up being here a lot longer than we need to. And we need to find a place to rest. And get this lady somewhere safe. She says, indicating towards Irina.
Yeah. Irina says, yes, I fear there's nothing here for us, she says.
All you hear down in the basement is...
Bottles tinking around. Is that what that was?
Yeah,
Your mic
just
isn't picking
constantly,
it up.
just constantly.
Wow, that
Alright.
noise cancellation does not like that sound.
Oh no, it does not.
Apparently not. Yeah.
All right then.
All right, so you head back downstairs. And Irina says, "Yes, we should go immediately. It's getting late."
Okay. So Umbra is gonna get sucked up into black ink and go into my book. I'll slap it shut, wrap it, and then
Sucked into your book. That's awesome.
I will then okay. So it's not going to change my voice. So I'm probably going to need a little bit of help when it comes to communicating anyone that might ask questions. But
Yeah.
here we go. And I'm going to place my hand on my chest just like before. The shadows envelop me, and after a moment, the shadows will retract back into my hand, and I'll look just like the pastor when we first met him.
Awesome.
Nice.
He pops up, and he's among you.
Nice.
It's Camila. Let me change
Wait,
this
wait,
token
wait.
to be Camila and not.
Zash is still in the basement getting the bottles.
Were you up here when I projected the plan, though? I don't remember.
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
So he's standing there, and from his mouth, you hear, "Okay, these better work."
From her voice coming from his body.
Zash is coming up the stairs and just sees this preacher or angel guy at the top of the stairs.
Oh, hey, Zash.
Be like, and then Terraman's like, "Are you ready to go? Anything valuable?"
Hold up a second. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Irina doesn't want to even make eye contact with you right now. This freaks her out. Yes, it is very disturbing, Paul says.
Sorry, but it might be the best way to... Oh, no. Might be the best way to get out of here.
Yeah.
Zash grabs his hand axe and starts charging towards Camila in her form.
Wait!
No. This is Camila. She's in a disguise. Please. He's gone. He's dead.
All of a sudden, Zash starts in go with Abyssal. Insulting the Morning Lord again.
That's so funny. Do you understand Abyssal, Minnie?
No, she's just looking at you so confused.
She's like, talk English. This is America, she says.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what that noise is, but Zash, this is only temporary, so we need to get out of here.
It's a disguise.
Uh,
Yeah, my friend.
maybe my voice will be... We could say my voice is sore or something like that. Then I don't know. I'll do like gestures, like my children.
This way.
Yes, perhaps it's best that you should rest your voice. Abbot, let us go down to the village as we've planned. Paul says out loud.
Yes,
Thank you.
my children.
Just rest your voice. You must rest your voice, he says.
As they open the door, Terraman opens the door. Thank you for showing us around. What a lovely evening we've had.
I just nod.
Such a
As
gracious host.
And like
He says.
to Paul, I'll whisper, "If anybody asks, I'm just escorting you out of town."
Irina walks like behind you guys, just like staring at the abbot, just looking at him. All right, as you guys go ahead and give me a I'll let Camila roll a deception check with advantage as you guys are heading out the door.
Okie dokie. Where is my deception? Oops. Oh well, I can only click it once.
With
14.
advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Let's see.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Good thing he gave you advantage, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
With
All
that
right.
nat one, would have
As you
sucked.
guys head out, the mongrel folk around you look kind of tilt their heads confused, but they don't say anything as you guys head out the gate. Out of the courtyard, back out to the main gate of the. Sorry, this map is massive. I can move
Yeah.
all of you. As you all head out this way, Siegfried and Otto are not there. I just cannot move everybody at once.
No worries.
Otto has disappeared. Siegfried has certainly disappeared. Otto pops his head out of this gatehouse. He's like, "Whoa! I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. You seem fine."
And I'll
Siegfried
just
does
like
the same.
smile at Otto and do like a little prayer, like hands together and bow towards him.
Otto, you're still my favorite. We were just playing around up there. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Siegfried, you really are stupid. He says inside of the room. You see the head, like a hooded head, kind of peek out, and then hide back again.
That one I don't like. Otto, you're still cool.
I'm the smartest and the greatest. And you guys slowly make your way down these steps, and you do see some fairly fresh prints of Bel Air heading down.
They're
Fresh
heading
print-
back into town?
heading down, yeah.
Okay.
At least heading down the way here.
I'd probably motion to follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the abbot.
Mm-hmm. Oh
All
my
right.
gosh. If we run into them. Anyway.
Yeah, as a team now. The abbot and his friends. How long does that spell last, by the way?
1 hour.
1 hour. 1 hour. Okay, sweet. Yeah, you can follow the tracks on down the mountainside. As it is again, it's a really steep cliff you guys are up on top of, like, that's over the city. And so you walk around, start to walk down. It's slippery both because of gravel and because of snow now. As you make your way, slipping, sliding down a little bit from time to time. Right around here, you see, oh, you guys are not maps. Around here, rather than heading the trail down, oh, wait a minute. The steps continue off the trail this direction.
And that's where the tracks go?
Yeah, you guys were following these mysterious footprints, and that's where they head.
We should probably
So,
follow the voice. Or the tracks.
If we follow them, your little thing's not gonna last forever.
That
He
is
points
true.
to Camila.
So we want to
we've
grab-
either
Oh, go ahead.
we've either got the option of getting the hell out of Dodge or figuring out what the hell is going on here.
Find out what that invisible woman was doing.
I don't, Irina, I don't want anyone else following us, she says, looking at Zash.
So you want me to go kill him?
At least they seemed friendly. At least they seemed antagonistic to the abbot.
We could probably use the help.
Mm.
And maybe, I don't know, as much as I want to go get the garage, just get it out of town, because, let's find out who this person is.
Oh, am I
Do
on the
you
right level?
want to
Nope.
go with that face?
Well, if I drop it, I won't be able to put it back up.
Okay. Oh, let's follow then.
Unless, can I spend a level 2 spell slot for Disguise Self, for a level 1 spell?
I
have-
I'll allow that, totally.
Okay, because I have 1 level 2 spell slot. Okay,
You can totally expel a higher slot for that. I'd allow that for sure.
okay.
You could always drop it when we get to the woods.
Alright, let's follow it until we see someone. You guys, I would say kind of form a
dear.
bit of a perimeter around me. For right now. But
Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see the steps that I've just drawn,
Yeah.
right?
let's follow the footsteps, see how far they go. If they go out of town, then we should go and grab the carriage.
All right, so I guess we follow the steps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to use Zash as kind of like a cover a little bit while we're moving.
Sure.
So
Yeah, giant 6'5" tall wizard.
Zash shield.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Feel free to follow the steppies. Whatever your marching
Okay.
order is. Fairly single
That's-
file. You can kind of walk side by side, but
Zash will go in front.
I forgot to do the.
I'd be
change
right
the-
behind Zash because again, using him to kind of hide my presence from anyone in front of us. But if anyone in town sees us, they can see that Abbot is walking friendly like next to these guys.
Yeah, you still from time to time still hear the voices of these creatures like screaming from above as you head back down. But let's see if the music will play for me. There we go.
I'd say it'd probably be Irina next, and then Terraman.
Cool. Have I made Irina able? Can you guys move Irina? Let me make sure you can.
I
You can't.
cannot.
I cannot.
Let me find her. Because I don't want to keep fucking with it. Terraman's keeping her safe. Ugh. All right, I can't do that. Let me just Irina. I need to change the settings on her token real quick. Let me just make her visible to everybody. I don't know if I can. Hang on, let me double check her character sheet. Make sure there's not super spoilers in here. I think there might be. No, I've taken them out. Sweet. Okay. I can make her visible to everybody. All players can hopefully move Irina now. Is that true?
Yes, I can move her.
Cool. She's with you guys, wherever you want her to be. The old Abbot. Just
walking
along the
She probably
mountainside.
wouldn't walk next to the Abbot. Wait, is Paul gonna be walking in the front? With
Zash is
Zash?
in the front.
Yeah, I grabbed Paul at the same time I grabbed Zash.
Okay.
Ah.
So I know she'd probably be a
But
couple
Paul.
steps further away from me,
Oh,
I'm sure.
Terraman is not here. Okay, Terraman is. I guess he'll watch the back as you guys walk together.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
I can hear you. I'm here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab everybody at the same time. Derpy, derpy, derp, 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 derp.
Yeah, definitely staying next to Irina.
As you get close to this tree, you hear a voice. It says, "Please, where you are."
Why should I?
Because I don't know whether I can trust you.
And how do we know we can trust you?
She,
No. Let's not let tensions get high. This voice coming from the Abbot.
yeah.
Like my little head peeks from the side of Zash.
She, around the tree walks. Ooh, I did not have this ready. Let me find a handout for you guys. Doopy doopy doo doo doo. A Vistana who's heavily armed. Oops, wrong button.
And she's very clearly a Vistana, right?
Yes. And you
Does
recognize
she-
by her accent.
Which is going to be more French than Spanish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I feel racist when I do Spanish accents. but the French are fair game.
Does she have any
Um,
identifying markers, like, because some Vistana have, like, clan names or family names or anything?
No, she doesn't. She's not. I mean, she's identifiable, I think, by her general appearance.
Just her, okay.
And her style of dress, but she does not like wear any like clan names or anything like that.
Okay.
You're not sure. She's either trying to hide who she is, or she's there's some reason for that. But she has also one. Let me see if this some freaking. we've done this. The book has just been thrown in the trash with how this has gone. So I gotta find where these notes are. You do notice that she's again well armed. She seems like a very capable fighter, which you would know because of that freaking lightning bolt she threw during the combat and the greater
Oh.
invisibility she was walking around with. And now you see she's got these really badass magical weapons on her person. And you also see she's got one leg that is mechanical, false, like a false leg. What do you call it?
Prosthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got one prosthetic leg that's very steampunk. It's sort of out of place here.
So
Um,
you don't know if you can trust us.
He says, and you don't know if you can trust me?
Well, thank you
How about-
for your help with the Abbot.
Yes.
How about this? Real fast. Fuck Strahd and fuck that guy up there. He turned into a damn T-Rex on us and tried to eat us.
She kind of relaxes her sword and she says, yes, fuck them all. Says, I suppose we can trust each other just a little bit, at least for now.
Apologies for my
Zash
hideous appearance, by the way.
looks over his shoulder at Camila and kind of, snake twisting his head a little bit too far.
Can we trust this person?
And in Zash's ear, you'll hear, it can be hard to tell because some Vistani are... she would know that some Vistani work for Strahd and some don't, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Some Vistani work for the devil and some do not. So we
You
may
can
need to
call
spend
him
some
by
time.
his name.
It is still an adjustment for me.
She you also notice that her eyes are like pure black right now. This woman, her eyes are all black. And she says, I know you are not him. She says to
Me.
Camila.
Yeah.
She says, what have you done with him? Have you somehow restrained him?
He is not of this world anymore.
Ah,
Some would say he's dust in the wind.
no. You killed it. He was never of this world. He was a celestial.
And Zash is probably
And the
got his
T-Rex.
axe out now, cleaning off blood on his pants.
I suppose I should be thanking you. This is he lost his way. He's so confused.
He was a very twisted individual, that's for sure.
Yes, this sort of thing happens in this place. This is it's an unholy realm. It's terrifying. But why are you here? You, I can see. You. She points to both Camila and sorry guys, names are not working with me tonight.
Terraman.
Caraman. I know you have been here a long time.
Unfortunately.
Why? What is your business here?
Well, I am tired. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Their business or our business?
She kind of sheathes her whatever she had. She has so many fucking cool weapons. A silvered longsword. She's
Oh.
see, she's got a magic rapier on her back,
Oh.
and she's just like, all of you, we really must meet somewhere else. This is getting
Is that-
cold. It's getting dark.
Yeah, he's a little exposed here.
Do you have a place?
She says, I am not from here. I am here on a mission. I believe you have the book that I seek.
Nope, didn't find no book.
Roll a deception check.
Let's see.
If you roll a nat 20, she's gonna be really confused.
Deception, which I have no training in, no skill. Let's see.
I'm still on
Yep.
here, just not on camera.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, "I saw you take it."
What?
She says to Camila,
Uh,
"What did you do with the book? The Tome. It is of great power."
I
it
ate
is... Zash, first of all, you'll have to forgive me for my skepticism. You mentioned you are new to these lands, yes?
Yes, I do not hail from this land. Although there are many of us here, I am a traveler. This is not my home.
Before we start discussing anything, I think we need to find a better place to have a conversation.
Yes. Let's do this. You guys. She walks with purpose down the mountain with you guys.
We do have a carriage in town that we could go and grab. I have limited time with this disguise, but I might be able to get us the carriage and get out of here. It is from our people.
It would not be wise to travel this roads this evening. I would not advise it.
Well,
Oops, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where to get. Where the hell is the town map?
is there a place you recommend we go?
Not in this town.
I have been staying upstairs in this very abbey. With your disguise, we could perhaps sneak back upstairs, and none would be the wiser. Irina's like shaking her head. No, I don't want to
Didn't
go.
you tell us to get the hell out of Dodge?
Yes, this was when I thought he would strike us all down with his radiant holy magic. But he is gone. The threats of this place are not upstairs above the dining area where you were before. The other building is the one we must avoid.
Why?
She turns to you, she says, far too many of these abominations.
We really don't have too many choices. It's either we go into town, risk the town's wrath if they end up finding out what happened, or we go in the woods where it's much more dangerous, especially at night. And she looks at Irina. There's not too many safe places right now.
Yeah, Irina's... I don't want to... Let's just go down. Let's not stay here any longer. Is her vote. Now there, so you guys can override that or whatever you want.
We go into town. They find out what happened. If any of those mongrels found out what we did, granted, they didn't look like they did. But if the town finds out, we will be lynched and hung out in the forest to die. I don't know about you, but I don't want to risk my life unnecessarily. So I'm going back into the tower, at least until the morning. And without even saying anything else, I'll start moving back to the
You go back upstairs.
Yeah, I'm
back up to
heading
the mountain.
I'm heading back up the mountain where she indicated.
the abbot,
Yeah.
just calmly like, not with nowhere near as much grace as he had when y'all first met.
Oh,
him.
hell
Just
no.
like, bonk, 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 bonk.
Well, I wouldn't
Going
say
back
I'm
up the
ungraceful, but like, I'm not like a gorilla.
No longer moving with the grace of a saint.
Just a little annoyed.
Yeah. But
Terman will be like, look at the others, and look at Irene, and say, back in the tower, it might be safe there. It's not such a bad plan.
oh dear, I still have you guys on the right map. Yeah, you guys are on the right map, right? It's yourselves. Oh shit, you're on second level. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what
That's
you
okay.
see when.
No worries.
This is the map you can see yourselves on the side of the mountain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great. Yeah, so Paul says, Well, if we did go back down to the city with the Abbot, he says, I believe we could. No one would think anything else of it. In the morning,
Where?
she could be herself, and you already ran off. Or?
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm not
He
responding.
says, but she's gone. Let's follow her. We must stick together. Irina says, well, as long as we stick together. She didn't look so sure of herself, but decides to follow.
We'll definitely have to watch our backs.
Yeah, I
Any
am keeping an eye out for anyone that might be watching us, by the way.
Okay.
If any mongrels try to take vengeance upon us while we're sleeping.
Yeah. All right.
So
Cool.
on
I'll
our-
move you guys. Go ahead.
on our way back into the Abbey, Zash would probably look at the spider guy
You feeling all right?
as he's probably sitting there still chowing down on someone.
Yeah. Spider Guy's eating one of his friends. He says, I got to kill. It felt good. Just like blood dripping down his face.
Well, what if I tell you we need to make sure nobody attacks us inside this building? Would you feel like killing if somebody came after us? You
I
get
guess
to
I
sleep inside?
I'd like to kill again, he says, but he's like also like covered in bleeding wounds himself. So I don't know how much I could take into that one.
We'll try to do something about that. Want to stay inside where it's nice and warm instead of that, well?
Yeah. Let's go inside. Yeah. He's so messed up. He doesn't have any hit points left. Oh dear. Is Strandscape still going for y'all? Because my player bugged out. Let me try it.
Yeah, it's windy.
Cool. Yeah. He says, yeah. Let's go upstairs. He's like creepy spider leggy things walking on all fours, following you now.
Once we
I'm not
get
sure
where
if-
the mongrels can't really see us, I'll wait for this new Vistani and kind of motion for her to show us where she tends to hide.
Yeah. She looks at the Spider-Man. Mishka is his name. And she just kind of shakes her head at it. He says, the room where I'm staying is upstairs in that direction. He says, she points to the building that's really loud. He says, but do not go in that door. Follow this way. The way that y'all went before. You go up the stairs. I'm gonna just hand wave some of this. You go up the stairs that y'all went, that Terraman went up previously when he was investigating the bell tower. Go through this door, which I need to remove from dynamic lighting. And you'll need to cross over the balcony to the other side. And you'll cross over some scarecrows up there. Feel free to move yourselves. Are you on the right map?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in
I
the
think I moved
tower.
you guys. Yeah, great. So you go up
So
to the
it
bell
is
tower,
connected.
and as you come up the tower, you see a lobster claw like hide under the bed as you guys walk through that room. You hear him scramble. You hear like a bottle's clinking. He goes back and hides under the bed as you all come up.
Are these dummies?
These are scarecrows. They look like guards, but they're just fucking scarecrows.
Ah, nice.
Up here. Yeah. So it looked like they had guards up here, but they sure don't. Esmeralda will. Her name is Esmeralda, by the way. She will escort you to this bottom door down Chow. I think I clicked it. Nope.
It is nice to meet you, by the way, Esmeralda. I am Camila.
Camila. It's good to meet you. Paul's also coming. come in here. And she has she has like an adventurer's bag that she had abandoned up here. She grabs it and kind of ties it all together. This is where I was staying. I was hoping to find the book. I could not find it.
How are you staying in here undetected?
Yeah, let me describe the room too. Oh, I was welcomed here. In fact, the Abbot, as it were, he seems very tolerant of guests. At least he did.
I'm surprised he did not ask you for your face.
Yes. It appears that there is someone special among you. May I see the book?
What is your interest with the book?
She goes and she's trying to put you guys at ease. She goes and just sits on the bed, but she still seems like a real intensity about her. Is the story of the monster himself in his own worlds. If he is to be defeated, we must know who he is, what his weaknesses are.
Can I insight to see if she's telling the truth?
Sure.
Okay. Or just to see if I can get a good read on her.
Mm-hmm.
One Vistani to another.
Yeah, I see how you roll with your +2. All right. And you get the sense that she's not lying, but that she's still holding back. I mean, she has more to tell you, but she doesn't want to.
And, I mean, besides the obvious, why are you hunting Strahd?
Did I put her in this room? I can't tell.
I don't see her.
It's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But she says, I actually came looking for a friend. And he wishes to kill the vampire. And I don't know if he can do it on his own. So I come to help.
I can't imagine there would be many that would be able to take down the devil by themselves.
Yeah. There are none like Rudolf van Richten. Pall would recognize the name. Anyone who saw the book that Pall took from the burgomaster in Wallachia knows that that's the author of that guide to monsters. Rudolf van Richten. He's essentially the Van Helsing guy, right? He's a famous monster hunter. He is a mentor of mine. Although I have not seen him in years, I have heard that he is here, so I came here searching for him.
Does, being someone who has been in Barovia, I mean, I haven't seen this book, but has the name rung a bell for me? What I've heard about him?
Roll a history check. That's the way to tell. There she is. On her token.
Ooh, my history is not very good. Yeah.
No, you don't know him. You don't know him.
I am not familiar with this individual.
He is world renowned. Do not fear. It's okay. You know, not a big reader. He says, "Who?" She looks right at Pall. You look like a reader. Do you know where the book is? She says. To Pall. What does Pall say, Jester? Sorry. She looks at Pall. You look like a reader. Do you know where the book is?
Oh, Paul. Book. Which book are you looking for again?
She seems like visibly frustrated. Don't
Uh,
bullshit me. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Let's see. And he opens up the bag of holding. Bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Wine. Wine. Wine.
He's also
Wine,
got the book.
wine.
What was it called? Like the monster killing manual by
Mhm.
Rudolph Van Richten is in there.
Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine.
This book
Monster
would.
killing book. How about this, my good man? Is this the book you're looking for?
Yes, that's it. You have it.
The monster killing book?
No, this is not it. This is
Can we stop
not even his
messing?
latest publication.
Can we stop messing around, Paul?
Book of wine. Book of wine. Book of wine. Bottle of
Book of
wine.
wine.
Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. There's a lot of wine in here for some reason. Zash, how many bottles of wine did you put in here? You see Zash over there.
We must trust each other. How about you let me see that sword of silver? Well, we let you see the book.
She kind of squints at you. Silver, it will not hurt you. No more than a regular sword. She pulls it out for you.
I'm gonna reach over
You'll
and
be very careful.
yeah, and I'll reach over and pluck the book out of the bag of holding.
And then Paul starts to put a bottle of wine away, put a bottle of wine away, put a bottle of wine away.
So we have the book here. How much of this book do you know? You mentioned it is all about the devil.
It is a legendary. I have not, nor anyone I know has ever seen it in real life. It is. Everyone, you know what? Now that it's out, everyone give me like I guess I'll take a perception or an investigation check, or even an Arcana check if you like.
Okay, so either
Nice.
You're all in the room. It feels again loud shrieks from downstairs, but you guys feel safe in here.
Ugh, not very good.
Oh, you rolled all of them. Just pick one, please.
Oh,
Arcana for
That's okay.
Zash.
There you go. Okay, Zash. Zash just immediately knows.
Well-
As is Esmeralda. Okay. You rolled insight first. We'll go with that.
well,
Or
no,
you-
those were my
insight.
previous
Sorry.
rolls.
Those are previous. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. You
No,
should be
it's okay.
pick one. You picked Arcana. You're great. I'm so sorry. You did so much role playing. I had you roll a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
that chat is confusing me. This is what happens with digital.
I got
Saying, I rolled a
confused
such and
too.
such. Yeah. Okay. So Paul and I'm sorry. We gotta change your character chat. Zash and Paul, and Terramin all recognize that this is a magical item. Esmeralda sees it. She says, "Do you see it? It is it radiates magic. You must attune to it to understand what is inside." She says, "May I?" She opens it up, and
I'm only reluctantly, I'm still I'm sitting
Yeah,
right next to
that's
her on the
That's
bed.
yeah, she places it on the bed. She's not trying to run away with it or anything. You guys are like blocking the exit anyway. But
Yeah. I have her
um,
silver sword in her hand.
yeah, you got her sword. She sorry, I'm looking for your music. She a glyph. There was a glyph of HOARDing on the seal. It has been dispatched somehow. I believe someone has already opened the book and read it recently.
My guess is
she-
probably the Abbot. He was the last person to have it.
This makes the most sense, she says, flipping through the pages. And let me pull up the description of this damn book. Let me see if there's a music for the Abbey upstairs here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop. While I open
So-
the tome.
Let me get this straight. You know that there was some sort of glyph on his book, and yet you already opened it? What if it was a trap? What if it blew up?
I identified it right away. You are, again, not as experienced in magic, I see. She just assumed.
She
'cause you're not
narrows her eyes.
because you're not a wizard.
No, she like that. That's a sore spot with her. She narrows her eyes, and they
Yeah.
flare a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, she might identify that. You're like, apologies if I touched the nerve, but no, I could see the indications of a arcane glyph on the seal, which was broken. Okay, there's some different music up there. She says, but as she's looking through the pages, let's see. Let me just read. I can share this with you guys because she will explain this to you all in role play, but I'll just share it so everyone can see the same shiz.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's just a strange script. There are some drawings, some arcane scribbles. This is many different languages. This is hard to interpret. This is surely one of us must attune to it to decode the meaning of these words. She says, looking around the room.
I can do that. I have
Can
a
you?
bit of experience with books, and like she'll pat I don't think she'd be able to tell, but I'll pat the bundle of fabric on my side.
Yeah, with the creepy Necronomicon-looking book in there.
Yeah.
She says, you. I don't know. Give her a persuasion, or if you wanted to go more intimidation, it sounds like persuasion to me. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll even give you advantage because she knows you guys are very capable as you've disposed of that freaking angel downstairs.
Come on. Okay, good.
Mm.
Now, do we think this is the best idea? Paul speaks up.
If we
Yeah.
want to get anywhere when it comes to facing the devil, this looks like learning about him might be a great first step.
You
Irina
can't
looks.
say his name. It is Strahd.
I am not comfortable with that yet.
We're
Irina
going to
says,
kill him, so
Give me time.
Irina looks at Camila. Do you really believe you can read this and understand why he wants my face? Why this man wants my face?
Well, I can't make any promises, but I can certainly look at this book and see what I can determine. I mean, there's a lot of twisted people, if you haven't figured that out. So if someone has actually written down why they're a twisted individual, maybe I'll be able to piece together some clues.
Esmeralda kind of like turns up her nose, like a little judgy, but she's like, very well. You may keep the tome, but I wish to forge an alliance with you. You can use all the help you need, and I am happy to have allies against Strahd, she says. She hesitates to say it, but she says it. Strahd. Himself.
All right.
good.
I extend my hand to the book to get the book. I'm not going to take it from her, but I'm going to give her the chance to give it to me.
She very slowly, like, again, the pages are all ratty and it's old as shit, and she just very delicately closes it and slowly hands it over to you.
I'll take it. Oh, go ahead.
Chairman like has been watching pretty closely and everything, but he's also been like studying the sword and listening, of course, to them to talk and everything. So he says, he's gonna put the blade on the back of his hand and see if it stings at all or does anything to his flesh.
Great question.
Just kind of interested to see if silver would.
Yeah, let me see.
Hurt.
No, it doesn't. In fact, it feels fucking good. It feels like it belongs in your hands. Like silver is your color.
So he'll say, I've been searching for allies against Strahd for a long time. Where did you get this sword? And he'll go to hand it back to her because she's giving back the book, yeah,
Yeah.
to Camila.
She takes it and kind of polishes it. She says, "No monster hunter is any good without a silvered sword."
I agree.
He says, "I acquired it
Monster
from
hunter. Does that mean you have any meat on you?
I have a little bit." She slowly kind of grabs her bag, hesitant. She's still she wants to be cool with you guys, but she's like, "I don't have enough for all of us. We can hunt tomorrow."
Don't
How do
worry
you feel
it.
about the werewolves?
Her eyes get really serious. She says, "How do you think I lost my leg?"
Would you like some vengeance?
Very much so, yes. You know that they are here? You know of them?
Yes. Whispers, at least. But,
She stands up, ready to, and she takes a calming breath. I think shakes it off. She says, "We must rest. Not tonight."
We could
But
probably go
you are
after the clues of
you're
the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
you're sure that there are werewolves in this land?
Let me take a look at this
That
real
we know
fast.
of.
Repeat it.
Weren't we told of the werewolves
You've been told that they are.
Yeah.
You've never seen any, but
how does something like look in the den of wolves in a hill overlooking a mountain lake? A treasure belongs to the mother of the night.
oh, you have. Sorry, I keep going into Russian. You have met with Madame Eva. This sounds like her language, her way of speaking. She is legendary among our people. Yes, I think I can trust you, she says, again, sheathing her silver sword once more. We must rest.
Before I open the book to begin reading, though, I'm
Yeah.
going to sit down on one of the beds with enough room beside me.
Mhm.
I'm going to set the Tomb of Strahd on one side of me, and then I'm going to pull out my Book of Shadows and place it and open it on my lap. And then I'm going to place one hand over the tomb and one hand over my book. And I'm going to ritually cast Identify on the book. It'll take me about a minute. Oh, wait, no. If I'm ritually casting it, it takes me about 10 minutes. Because I can at least do that without expending spell slots. But you guys will see shadows come out from the book through my hand, lick over to my other hand and start to, twirl around the Tomb of Strahd. Almost like it's, feeling it out.
That's cool. You know what? You're supposed to spend a long rest to attune, but I like this so much. You're casting Identify that it's like something very magical is happening from your magic transferring into the book, kind of linking into you. You leaf through some pages. Everyone's just kind of getting ready to bed down. What are you guys doing as she's looking at this, by the way?
Zash, I imagine, is probably already passed out
Yeah.
because he's got no
Yeah.
bag in this. But I would imagine Paul is sitting over there just on his pipe, just
He's probably
making little skulls float away, and he's just watching very carefully at what's going on.
Yeah. All right. And Paul?
Yeah, that's what I said Paul was doing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Terramin.
Yeah, Terramin is watching, enthralled by her magic.
Yeah,
And
I think Irina's trying to wind down, but she's kind of looking over his shoulder as well.
and then he's gonna watch, but he's also gonna guard the door. That's where, because I don't think he sleeps. I think he rests for a couple hours, but
Yeah. Right.
And
Cool.
the spider guy's still down in the
Oh
berry
yeah,
that
we
we
should bring
ate.
him. We should bring. Is he with you, or did you send him out? Did you send him outside? What do you do with him?
We left him. Well,
You told him to
Dash
watch, right?
would have left him down in the
Downstairs.
Dining hall.
down dining hall with all the
Okay.
food and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right. This is what happens as you guys are kind of overlooking and Esmeralda is also not bedding down immediately. She's like, okay, what are you doing? This is a book. She's like kind of, I'll say she's mechanically aiding you, looking over your shoulder, as you look through this book, and you immediately attune to it.
Ooh.
And everyone levels up mechanically now. Okay,
Yeah.
so as one of you is now attuned to the book, the Tome of Strahd, it is now like in the party, and I imagine she's got one hand on her trusty book and one hand on the tome, and she feels like it's like something's happening, and she opens it up, turns a couple pages. Uh, some are torn, some are like busted up, illegible with like flooded water damage. Some were branded with unknowable symbols, and others still artfully scribed with murky black ink. Um, this tale is long. This is a long ass book, and it's written in a series of foreign scripts, save the first page, which suddenly transforms before Camila's eyes. And she reads, I'm going to copy and paste this into your Tome of Strahd shortly. It reads, I, Strahd, Lord of Barovia, well aware certain events of my reign have been desperately misunderstood by those who are better at garbling history than recording it, hereby set down an exact record of those events, that the truth may at last be known. As you read that, the pages flutter open to the center of the book, and a mist begins to pour out of the binding of the book. And Camila, you start to feel lightheaded, as does everyone else in the room. Your vision fades, and blackness is all you see around you. And from the blackness surrounding you, a hungry fog rolls along the ground toward you. You may try to speak or shout in fear, but you hear nothing. The mist chokes closer and closer to you, and you see a man. Let me just move you guys over to the main thing here. A man clad in a black cloak and a regal red tunic looks at you through the cloud with a stern face and piercing eyes. He steps toward you with the grace of a king. Your eyes meet his cold glare as it bears down on you, and he speaks. Everyone sees this together at the same time now. He says, I am the ancient. I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. And the visage of this man disperses into black and red cloud, swirling around, and then it reforms into a young child no more than 12 years old, with a small sword at his side, and tears streaming down his face. The mist recedes further, revealing a well-adorned, sunlit castle courtyard. It is off-putting for all of you, as you have not seen the sun since you've been here. It is hot. It is warm. You feel the sun. It hurts your eyes as you adjust from the darkness to this place. A low buzz of insects and humidity add weight to the summer air. Hanging on the ramparts, aside from the art, ignore the random art I grabbed. Hanging from the ramparts are red banners depicting the same raven iconography cast in metal on the cover of this tome. The boy that stood before you moments ago is now in the middle of this courtyard, dueling a grown man. You see, it's an elf. You see, it's a familiar elf. It's Rahadin, younger. He doesn't have the big scar down his face, and they are dueling with wooden swords. Rahadin is kicking this child's ass. You see yourself. Each of you realize that you're here, like you are physically in this place. Each of you look down and you are children. You are not yourselves, you are someone else. And you're walking in line in this courtyard behind an old woman. She appears to be like a nun, and she's lecturing you about the morning Lord. Feel like you just got out of a chapel service or something. And you see this boy that you know, you just have this feeling in your gut to be a young Strahd, uh, getting his ass kicked in the courtyard. The older lady is again lecturing you guys about the morning Lord, and she stops dead in her tracks, looking at Strahd and the courtyard, and as he gets one more whack across the face, and he just cries, and he covers his eyes, and Rahadin looks down at him, kind of. You just overhear him scolding him about the way he's fighting, and Rahadin goes up into this. He walks away and leaves the boy alone as Rahadin goes into the castle beyond. The boy sits, kind of just wipes his wounds, and you guys are there. What do you do?
First of all, I am confused as all hell.
So I said that Zash was asleep before this all happened.
Yeah,
I'm gonna imagine that kid is asleep on the ground right now.
sure.
But I think Paul would approach the young lad.
All right.
Are you okay?
He takes a deep breath, wipes away some tears, um, tries to. He stands up, straightens his fancy boy outfit. Says, "I'm fine.
Here.
It's
And
nothing."
Paul
What?
is searching around his pocket and hands him a little
Yeah,
handkerchief.
you find a little hanky in your pocket. Again, you're just a kid, but he takes it. He says, actually, he doesn't take it. He says, no, 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 no. I don't need it. He sniffles again, straightens. He says, I am being trained to be a warrior.
No, a
Just,
warrior should accept help when needed.
he looks at you. He says, I don't need help from a common peasant. I'm to be king one day, and you shall show me respect.
Why, yes, my lord.
As he says, kind of like a kid.
He kind of his face softens. I don't mean to be hard on you. He looks over to the door where Rahadin walked in and says, I'm a little nervous living up to the expectations of my father. He says, I'm meant to become the great lord of this castle, and my mother believes that I'll make a great lord. It's my father. I think it's possible, but he seems to have his doubts as well.
Well, a lord and a future king, a prince, whatever it may be, shouldn't walk around his castle with a dirty face.
And he hands back out the.
It would be unseemly for royalty to be seen as such.
Yes, it would be. He takes it and again just wipes the smudge off his face and says, "Thank you, sir. What is your name?"
Paul. Uh, Paul's searching around. Paul.
Oh,
Yes.
Strahd von Zarevich, as I'm sure you know. As I'm.
Hmm.
What the fuck? That was random. Random sound effects from Sirenscape. There's no lions here. I think we're still got sound effects from the Abbey. So, anyway, Strahd von Zarevich. He says, pardon my appearance. My father's advisor, Loadin, is teaching me. He's a good teacher. He pushes me very hard. He says through gritted teeth. Meanwhile, back at the party, the old nun again is kind of turned from her lectures about the Morning Lord and looking at Strahd now. She says, you know, it's not the light. The light isn't everything, though. What would the light be if not for the night? She says. So you mustn't forget the other side of the coin, darkness. She says, a little smile on her face. Paul is the only one close enough to hear. You hear the voice of Rahadin speaking in his southern gentlemanly way. You can kind of hear it echoing through the stairwell back here, and you hear the voice of some other folks in there as well. But do what you will, everybody. You're in a strange world right now. This is obviously not Barovia. This is a sunny, different place.
I don't think I've ever seen a sunny place. Like I've not lived my entire life in Barovia, but as Vistani, like we've pretty much been in what the like worlds of dread, right? I think even the neighboring areas are dark.
I think that I mean, our main PCs were abducted from the regular world, so I mean, I think you're free to move in and out of that world, but I mean, you can decide if that's what you're used to or what you've seen. We never
Well,
really
if
hammer the
nothing else,
details there.
it's definitely been years since she's
Yeah,
seen any
At
kind of
least
sunlight.
even if it's just been since even if it's only been a week of no sunlight, all of a sudden being out in the summer sun is like crazy.
So I'm trying to essentially, like, I'm trying to figure out, first of all, why I'm seeing this. And I'm slowly trying to piece it together. Like, I can't tell. Can I try to, do I think I'm dreaming? Can I try to will myself awake?
Yeah. You can certainly try.
Nothing else, I'll pinch myself.
Yeah. Yeah, pinch yourself.
Alright.
Karen is like stuck in the same state of mind, I think, as she is for a moment. So maybe like as she's trying to like pinch herself, maybe he touches her arm, and he's like looking for the sun, because I don't think Terramin has seen it for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I think you see it, and it fucking hurts your eyes because you look right at it like a dummy.
Yeah.
You look right at it, and it's out there, man. And it's gotta hurt. Just the contrast from where you've been. This body that you're in right now is no big deal, but for you inside this body, you're like, what the fuck? Where am I right now? Camila, our little girl.
Yeah, when he touches my
that
arm,
does
by
not
the
look-
way,
does-
do I recognize him? Because he looks like a stranger, doesn't he?
Yeah. You do get the sense that you are who you are. Like there's just something inside behind the eyes. Just like you know that these are your friends. Like they're with you, but you're a bunch of kids.
What is going on?
Camila, little girl Camila, who doesn't even look like Camila, but you know something behind the eyes. Like I said, reaches down and like pinches her arm, pinches and pinches. God, it fucking hurts. Like, but this can't be real. Pinch it, pinch. And you look down and you're bleeding. You're like, God damn, that hurts. And you've broken a nail in you realize you don't have your crazy claws. You just got regular little kid hands, and you've broken your pointer finger nail trying to pinch yourself, and it hurts like a motherfucker, and you take some damage.
Oh, okay. How much damage?
I just 1 hit point.
This one, okay.
But yeah, you're like, oh, yeah, this is real.
Zash is still dead asleep, and maybe
Well,
Paul's over
not now. You've waken up. You are walking. You've been just
Oh.
put here, and you're walking in line, and you saw the stuff. It's like you were dreaming, but it's like it feels very real.
I think Tearman is looking at his hands and his body and freaking out a little bit. And I think when he touched Camila, he was like, "Is this your magic? Did you do something?"
I didn't do this. At least, I don't think I did. I'm gonna look over where Paul is, or I'm assuming
Yeah.
I get the sensation that that's Paul, or you were saying, right?
Yeah, you get the sense that that's Paul over there. There's just an air about him.
Being the other magic user that he is, I'm going to begin approaching Paul. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know. Is she blocking me?
Yeah, you may. No, she she doesn't even notice you. She was
okay.
speaking. She was kind of like preaching, but she's kind of like locked her eyes on Strahd right now.
Actually, before I pass her, I'm gonna slowly slow my step right by her, look up at her, and then I'm gonna tug gently on her arm.
Yes, my child. She looks down at you.
I apologize. I think I hit my head. Where are we right now?
Oh, dearie. We are in the courtyard. We've just had a lesson in the chapel, and we're just going out for a stroll. She says, again, just locking eyes on young Strahd.
I see. And I'll continue my walk towards Paul.
Yeah. Yeah. You continue your walk as you approach. You hear the voices as well coming from back channel. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. But back here, you hear the voices coming from the tower. I'll allow Paul or Camila to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Paul's got that ungodly passive perception.
That's
true. Oh, that's
You
true.
didn't have to try.
I don't know if you want to roll for Paul or with his passive.
So does young child Tearman literally run to the tower to follow where you watched Rahadin go into this tower here? So if you wanted to try to follow them in, you may, young child.
Well, that's what he was.
You are unarmed. You're just a kid in a tunic.
Yeah, that's what he was about to do.
Yeah.
And then he's starting to see that he's a child.
Yeah, you might reach for a weapon and realize
this rage.
Commoner's clothes,
Yeah, he was kind of getting filled with rage. There's Rahadin, there's my chance, Yeah. And then he's realizing he doesn't have a weapon. He's got flesh. It's daylight. So he's stuck in this, right now, I think stuck in this state of mind where he's freaking out, wondering what's going on. And that's pretty much going to take over, I think, worrying about Rahadin for right now. So he's starting to
eyes locked over there.
Yeah, look for the others, and he's looking at Zash. What does Zash look like?
Just another kid, random kid. I think he was disoriented because he doesn't know whether this is real or what. What is Zash doing?
Zash right now probably thinks he's in a dream because he was asleep.
Mm-hmm. And you've had crazy dreams while you're here, so.
And especially dreams with Strahd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just another crazy dream. See what happens.
So this is another dream that Tearman, do you have any meat?
Zash, you have a normal face.
What?
Your face is
Hey.
normal.
He starts like,
You do too, Chairman. Chairman has a normal face.
You have a nose.
I'm alive. What is going on here?
I don't know. Do you think if we hurt somebody in this dream that it'll hurt them in the real world?
Maybe we could eat food. I haven't really eaten food in a long time.
Yes. Let's find meat.
I love that he discovers he's alive, and the first thing he wants to do is enjoy life's pleasures. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
blame him. I don't blame him. I just
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
Dream is
Zash.
the best kind.
Zash points over to the door.
I bet there's some meat in there.
Awesome.
When you
from-
point there, that's
Go
where Rodin is.
Yes, he went on. You saw him going to that door or up those stairs. And
He'll say that's
Paul,
where he is.
with Paul's ridiculous passive perception, he hears the voice of Rahadin speaking with a man and a woman. Sorry, just a moment here. Push the boy harder. I understand he's hurt, but he needs to be strong. Yes, my lord. And he must be strong enough to protect his little brother. And down the stairs come Rahadin, King Barov, and a pregnant Queen Ravenovia as they step into the courtyard. They slowly step in and they overlook Rahadin again kind of bows to the king and the queen and then returns to Strahd. He says, "So let's try it again, Lord." And Strahd, he must leave.
Keep the handkerchief.
As he, thank you. As
And
he
Paul will
turns,
run off.
as he turns to Rahadin, and Rahadin immediately strikes him. He says, "You weren't ready!" And as he's yelling at Strahd, everything fills up with smoke again. You guys are whisked away.
Oh,
Back.
yeah. I was gonna say right when I'm running
I know.
away. One last
Yeah.
glare.
Yeah.
Child or not.
It's like you get smoked, like just, you can't breathe, you can't see, you are immediately popped. And oh yeah, as you are in that land of smoke, you just hear the voice of Strahd once again say, "Yet that past now is filled only with regret." And Camila can see in the book the spell Illusory Script can be cast as a ritual spell once per dusk. Is a new ability that she has. And also, you look at the book and you see a description of that entire scene from Strahd's perspective.
Huh.
He was writing a diary, and he was just reflecting on what it was like being in that place at that time, anticipating the birth of a baby brother, and being worried he wouldn't be good enough for his parents, etc., etc. And you're here again. I forgot fucking Ez should have been there too. God damn it. Anyway, also Irina was there. I meant to put all these people in the fucking vision. They were all there, but they were paralyzed with confusion. What the hell was that? This book is a cast, or perhaps it is a weapon. We can use it to go back in time and kill him. Yes.
I don't know if that is how this works. I'm gonna look at my arm where I pinched myself. Is there anything there?
Yeah, you're bleeding. And your claw is cracked.
Oh,
Damn it.
shit.
Yeah.
Does anybody have the ability to mend?
A little magic heal and see your.
I could lay on hands for 1 HP. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So overpowered.
I wouldn't want you to waste that just for.
Well, you guys are ready to rest.
Yeah.
I'm sure nothing will happen to you while you're resting.
Should we perhaps have one of us keep watch? Or take turns?
I can take watch.
I still don't feel safe here. But okay. Do you need rest? No, I think about it.
He needs some.
Just,
You
I
know,
can take
almost.
watch all night. Just, maybe someone watch before morning.
Yeah.
If you want to wake me up early, that is okay. I'll wake up early and I can resume so that you can get proper sleep as well.
I think Zash picks his head up off the pillow that he's laying on.
Daggerman, you don't have a nose anymore.
Mm.
Your face is back to, normal.
Normal.
Did we get a meal?
We all saw
No.
that then.
No.
I didn't
Yes.
get to taste that juicy pork.
Well,
And Paul's,
that was a little disconcerting.
and he's sitting there back on his pipe. Smoke just comes out and skulls.
What do you think? Why do you think it showed us that?
I
Some
don't know.
kind of magic from the book.
I don't know. There's more. Read some more, she says. Read some more, Camila. There's.
Calm down. This is a lot of process right now.
Yeah, you guys are all really tired. Like this, you haven't even rested yet.
Can we?
Like Zash, yeah, woke up.
As much as we just learned a lot. We just been through a lot. I need to rest. We can look at it again later.
I will take watch. Irina says, grabbing her rapier. I will take a shift in watching as well. Can't sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna take the Tomb of Strahd and the Book of Shadows and put them together and wrap them up in the same bundle.
Cool. All right. So we've got Terramin maybe doing a watch. At least one watch. Got Irina wants to watch. Anyone else? Anyone's like to watch?
I could bring out Umbra who could help watch. But nah, I'm too tired. I'm not even thinking about that.
Awesome.
Zash is already passed out, and he's got his spider friend guarding downstairs.
Cool. Yeah, Spider-Man downstairs. Cool. And so everyone goes to bed, goes to rest as best they can. This place is this is like the best they could do for guests, it appears. It's hard to rest because you still have the noises of the people downstairs and even
sounds
though
like Zash's childhood.
yeah, and it smells like people who aren't being taken care of downstairs as well.
I mean, I've slept in a horse barn. Granted, this is a little worse, but I mean, and in the woods.
Yeah.
Not advice, by the way.
All right. So. All right. First watch. We'll let Terramin. You know what? I'm gonna roll a little dice.
Uh-oh. Is this a random encounter dice?
Just roll something. Okay. Terramin, describe what you do during your watch, sir.
I level up and I gain 1 hit point.
plus your con modifier.
Oh, did it add that?
It should
Yeah.
have, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thankfully.
Awesome. What does it look like while you are you watching?
He's actually like sitting at the window still, kind of looking out. I mean, he's watching the door as well, but the door's locked. There's nothing to really look at the door. So he's kind of like looking out the window. I would imagine probably more than anything.
Yeah.
And just being vigilant and thinking back on the visions, the dream, and it's always constantly, thinking about the ways, new plans to kill Rahadin, and about this new companions here as well, and what they might offer. And of course, he thinks back to his love, the elven face that he can barely see still and remember.
Yeah.
Probably barely remember her face after 800 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think while you are reflecting literally in the window, the town goes dark. There's just a few torches flickering. You can barely see in the town below. Paul drifts off to sleep. He dreams of God, his god, Kellamvor. Paul is relieved to see Kellamvor. So I didn't think he could reach this place. Just think that he just kind of bows deeply. He says, I'm doing all I can to honor you and bring honorable death to this place. Just there have been terrible things here. He says to the Morning Lord. The Morning Lord just looks at him. Again, it is the Morning Lord, but with slightly twisted features. The Morning Lord, not the Morning Lord. Kellamvor, who was a human in life that became a god. Anyway, Kellamvor, who looks slightly twisted, just sunken in cheeks, looks like he's dying. Looks at him and says, it's okay, my child. Says, you're doing the right thing. He says, I know that fallen angel was scary. He says, but there is good in killing. Just kill them all. Kill them all. And just kind of a big smile on his face. And Paul is left feeling like, holy shit, I don't know if I can talk to my God anymore in this place. I have not given dreams to each of you this rest, so forgive me. But that was the one that happened for sure. While Terramin is keeping watch, nothing seems to happen. Zash starts to have bad dreams again. Again, meat. He's killing an angel, beating the shit out of that angel, making fun of his god, and using all the devilish languages he can think of, mocking this angel, thinking that he's so holy, but he's not. And again, as he's turns into a bear, ripping the angel apart. This isn't even how it worked because he didn't have any during the combat. But Bear's fighting the angel, and he realizes once again he is destroying Paul. And Paul is cursing back at him, like he says, "No, you don't know what you're doing." He says, "No." But Zash is just like, "Oh, your god is fake." Just goes wild, ripping apart Paul and can't stop himself. This is what Zash dreams. And Zash will wake up without being able to rest. Once again.
Do I still get the boost from leveling up?
You get Yeah, you'll have your HP, but you won't have your spell slots or your, yeah,
Oh my god.
wild shapes. You don't have your wild
Aw, he
shapes
didn't
or
wild
your,
shape in his dream.
yeah, yeah, you burned them off in your dream.
Let
God,
me
we
go
gotta take care of
delete
these.
those.
We gotta take care of these fucking hags.
I thought we'd be safe in a monastery.
You would think this monastery seems somehow less holy for some
Oh, the
reason.
hags cursed you. I
Yeah.
missed that,
That
but I
was
remember
part
you
whenever
guys
y'all were
talking
in
about
the
it.
whenever y'all were in Jenny Greenteeth's hut. It was kind of revealed that the hag the first hags that y'all dealt with are like fucking with you, and slowly weakening Zash in particular.
I can't remember how many spell slots I had left, so I'm just putting them all at
Yeah,
0.
I think you may have had one.
So
You should
should
have
we,
if you got any new spell slots, you should have those from your level up. But you can look that up. What was
we
that?
should, we should kill those hags, shouldn't we?
Yeah, probably. You know, outside of character, that might be a good idea. I mean, let's roll. I need to look it up again. It's like a D10 to see how much your maximum HP goes down. I can find that character sheet.
Could
I think
roll
it's a
that for
D10. Yeah, let him roll it for you. I just want to make sure. Yes, it's 1d10. Zash, you could roll it, or if you want to let someone else roll it.
No, come on, Zash.
Oh, you already did.
7.
Okay, so your max HP goes down by 7. I think you rolled a 1 last time, right?
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a total of 8. Like your max HP. Just keep a note somewhere in your character sheet.
We did
Yeah.
get it cured by the
Yeah.
abbot.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you healed that or just took care of your exhaustion. Your max. Oh, wait a minute. Let me double check. It was greater
I thought-
restoration. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's just -7 now. Your max
Yeah.
HP is -7. Just to take note of that.
Didn't the abbot take away this
Yeah,
curse?
he
or something?
did. He took away the exhaustion and the effects of the hit point damage. But that was it. He was still tired. He was still yeah, it's basically a new effect starting over again. Essentially, it's what's happening.
Oh, Jesus.
He still hasn't gotten to really rest.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's harsh.
And yeah, and everything's gonna be a -1 too. There are new exhaustion rules, right? All your D20 rolls will be at a -1. Other than that, everyone wakes up. People take watch. Nothing happens.
Why
You
is
wake
it
up.
always Zash?
I don't know, man.
Well,
Why do
he's
you
still
think?
cursed.
Is it
why do you-
randomly rolled?
No, I feel like something happened. I don't know what, but I feel like something
I don't know.
happened.
Yeah,
Zash
I
is so
yeah, I don't know.
easygoing
I'm
in
just-
combat. I don't know why they would have a bone to pick with him in particular.
Before Terman gets his rest, I think he's gonna scribble down if there's any parchment available from anybody.
Sure. Yeah, Ez could hook you up.
Yeah, he would tear a piece off and like write down some religious words upon this, and roll it up in a little scroll, put it on his belt for a spell that he has. Component, I guess, that's necessary.
One thing I
Right.
would have checked while I was on my watch. Do I still have the font of holy water?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You took it from the church in Valaki, right?
Yeah, but the reason I asked is because I remember one of the mongrels got a little too close to me and did something.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
You're so right.
No,
That was the only
that's-
thing you had in your inventory. It was the only thing I could steal from you.
That's okay. I had a feeling.
I stole the one item out of your inventory. It was the holy water.
All right, let me delete that out of my
Yeah.
inventory. I just want to double check.
Yeah, I think she reminded me. Yeah.
I mean, trust me, I don't want to not like lose it, but like I also don't want
I know.
to cheat.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right. So, what's the plan? I want to get a game plan, and then I want to take 5.
okay.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? How we wake up? What are we doing, guys?
I think when
Esmeralda says, werewolves. Werewolves. This is the plan today.
Zash wakes up. No.
What's the matter,
Not
Zash?
again. Not again.
What's going on?
We gotta do something about these stupid hags.
What hags?
Oh, Paul. Paul says, "Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Who kept watch last night?"
I did.
I suppose you can't see invisibility. It's not your fault. Ugh.
What happened?
Oh, these hags. They can. Ginny mentioned that they can just go invisible into the ethereal plane and bother us while we sleep. And this is why Zash hasn't gotten a good night's rest in a few days now.
Well, if you're this tired, how useful are you going to be to us if we decide to go hunt down werewolves?
Zash holds up his hand and just makes like a little O. None. I'm going back to sleep. And then he like rolls back over in bed.
Well, I think we have our answer of what our priority should be today.
To sleep, I suppose.
No. To hunt down whatever the hell is doing this to him.
As Esmeralda says, Hag, you say? He's I know a bit about hags. She takes out her book, just flips through it. She says, "What? He's a night hag, yes?"
Paul's explaining the entire story to her. Well, you see, we came across this windmill, and they seem to have been baking children into pies.
What?
And somehow it would cause some sort of euphoria in these townspeople's minds.
Is it dark magic?
A drug, one would say.
Dark magic. This is unacceptable.
We had almost killed them all when they vanished to somewhere else. I would have to say that maybe Zash was the most annoyance and possible instigator in this endeavor. And he also made sure that we all got to safety. So, yeah.
Get spells. Let's see what he can do. Paul. What's it called? You know what? Yeah. Esmeralda, I'll tell you everything she knows about these hags, about how, they can at will just go ethereal and be impossible to kill without seeing into the ethereal plane. So I can cast True Sight on myself, but I can't grant it to others. This is we need a plan to keep them so we can capture them, kill them. We must stop them from escaping.
We also need to know where they are.
Yeah.
Well, Paul speaks up. Well, it seems we know where they are every night now.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me, wait, is one of them in the room right now? I mean, it's still pretty early.
Yeah. No. Again. Her eyes turn black as she mutters an incantation. Says, "There is no one here right now." She blinks a few times, and her eyes are just solid black. She looks at you guys. She says, "I only have so much time. I can do this." Yeah. Paul says, "Wait. Wait. What if I cast this new spell that I know? I must prepare it. He has to prepare the highest level spells. Oh, Kellenvor, grant me the power. He says, rubbing his eyes. Ugh.
Holy crap, that's quite the power.
Just heard a lion. What was that?
I heard a lion.
Oh, geez, yeah. Can't wait. We gotta go somewhere else so I can change the music. Yeah, so he can prepare 3 spells. That will be one of them that he wants to prepare for sure. I'll let Jester prepare the other. The D, I believe, are always prepared. But prepared 2 more spells from his list. Jester. I'm sorry,
Alright.
on level 3, he can cast at level 1, level 2, anyone he wants. This is our house rule. But level 3 spells he must prepare. He's going to prepare Magic Circle and 2 more. His 2Ds are freebies. Okay. So I guess we are hunting these hags.
Yes, once we hunt the hags, we can restore Zashir, and then we can hunt down the damn werewolves. And maybe find another clue to take down the devil. And Strahd.
Irina kind of like shudders. I still don't like hearing the name.
I don't either. It's
Um,
still uncomfortable.
so do we have? She says again. Do we have time to? She gestures toward Camila's bag. Just read a little more.
Well, I mean, are we in a rush? And she looks at the others.
Esmeralda says, "It can't hurt to learn more."
I personally agree.
If these hags are working on their business, then they will be there whenever we need them. But yes, I agree. This book is full of secrets. Why not learn a little more?
Do hags have a weakness?
What was that?
Do hags have a weakness?
Well, only that. Let me double check. Shit.
I would
His
think
book. She's thumbing through her book. Let me
everything
see
has a
here.
weakness. I'm assuming even the devil himself has a weakness.
Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. There she is.
Yes, he does.
Let's see here. Oh, well, they are especially resistant to magic.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yes, it does. They are also resistant to cold, fire, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons not made with silver.
That actually brings up a good point. And she's gonna look at kind of like gesturing towards everyone in the room. Is there anyone that has something small, like a dagger or like a small weapon that I could use? There was a couple of times I could have sliced someone's kneecap. And I mean, all I have is this, and I gesture towards the books.
Zash rolls over. Here, have my old axe.
I don't. It looks a little too heavy for me.
And he drops it on the ground and goes back to sleep.
Jesus, this lion, man.
I
Find that effect and turn it off.
I have a warhammer.
That is also a little too heavy for me. I'm not exactly known for big weapons. I need something simple.
You know, what's up with that angel's hammer?
Yeah, it is just a. You know what?
Because if it's cool, I could give her my vicious rapier.
I think because of your character art has already got a badass mace, I kind of want to give you the mace and say that's the one you're carrying right now.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Like last time, I was like,
he needs
that's
a big ass mace.
Yeah.
So we'll make it a +1, even though it's not supposed to be. Make it a +1 mace.
Okay.
Or
A warhammer.
Or warhammer. Sure. I mean, yeah, we can make it a warhammer.
Does a rapier
Okay, so-
constitute a simple weapon? Or is that a finesse?
That's a great question. I think it's. I'm not sure if those are mutually exclusive. Simple and finesse. Look that up for me.
Yes, I will do that right now. While you guys are doing the rest.
All right, so we're trading weapons around a little bit. Is this the plan to go straight to the hags, or maybe do a little more resets first? I also want to tell you guys, a little meta, but there are, depending on how many of these I want to do, there are up to 12 chapters in this book of little visions with potential free spells and things that you can learn about Strahd. So you can do as many or as little as few of them as you want. This is completely optional material that's not even in the module that I fucking love and I wanted to use. So it's up to you guys if you want to do this stuff, but you will definitely learn more
I
if
am
you do this stuff.
perfectly down with learning more. As a matter of fact, like I'm actually kind of eager. Like I keep looking at it. Do either of you guys oppose?
I don't oppose.
How about you, Thurman?
No.
Okay, Paul, you had your chance. I'm opening it. I'm gonna look at it.
Awesome. All right, let's take 5.
Yeah.
Decide what weapons you're gonna swap and whatnot, and we will BRB.
Yeah. I'll put it on the not the ending. Just be right back. Yeah, I don't think I can use that. Okay. So I will be able to use the rapier, but I cannot add my proficiency bonus to it. Is what it's saying.
Vicious rapier. A D8.
Yeah.
Man, that. I hope it gives you as much good luck because I mean,
That's a
if you can
beautiful
use it, because it has been like night and day. The thing was brilliant.
Yeah, magic is the way to go for sure.
Well, it was like not only that though, but it was like my whole luck and all my rolls changed.
Yeah. Unlike those HP rolls.
Yeah, yeah. Because when I was using my Warhammer before, it was just like, nah, not doing it. Really, it's kind of the same. It's the same plus to hit. The damage was the same. I don't know what happened.
So I was reading because the rapier is considered a martial weapon. I can use it, but I can't use it with my proficiency bonus. So I think I got like a bit of a. It's a little harder for me to use it than for you.
Yeah. What weapons can you use?
Just purely simple weapons.
Dagger, staff.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Like in that list, the hand axe was in there.
Huh.
Well,
And
you were I thought you were handing me a battle axe. Like,
nope, it's a hand axe.
oh, okay. See, that's different. I was expecting like some massive axe. Yeah, if it's a hand axe, I'll take it.
Nice. Take the hand axe.
Yeah, just something so that I'm not useless when people go out of my or creatures go out of my range anymore. I can at least do something.
Something that I need to brush up on is how many spells that I get.
Yeah, it's just a normal, simple, regular hand axe. 1d6 plus 2 slashing.
Okay. Well, with that, I won't lose proficiency.
I had some kind of spell that would like make it magical for.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Mm.
Now, can I change my spells in and out, or do I have to choose them when I level? And I'm like, all right, these are the spells that I'm gonna.
Yeah, you choose your spells. I think, God, you need to look that up. As Paladin, I forget. I'm not sure if it's like Cleric where you get all the spells, but you have to prepare. You should have to choose what you prepare for the day. I think that might be how they work with a Divine Caster.
Okay.
Or it might be
Because it does
more like
allow
a
me to
Sorcerer where
change
you
them.
only choose a couple of them.
Oh yeah.
But it makes sense. So Camila found out she's not very good with the rapier, playing with it in the room,
That
and
makes
Yeah.
plenty of sense.
and
Yeah.
Zash had held it out and dropped the hand axe on the ground, and
Yeah.
then rolled back over and went back to sleep. And then she's like,
So
maybe I might be better with this.
yeah, I curiously go over and pick it up, just kind of check it out, and feels lighter than I expected. I've never actually used a hand axe before. I give it a little test swing in the air, and I'm like, maybe I could work with these. But, I'm gonna look around. Let me just buy it here. Don't really have a thing to hold it, but, I'll sit down and I'll start looking at the book again.
Right. Sorry. So, are we live? Oh, you can hear me now on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone should be audible? Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out that I don't want to say it, but I'm working from a little DM's Guild piece here that without it, the Tome of Strahd. Keep in mind, you do the big card reading with Madame Ava. She tells you there are 3 items you need to retrieve to fight Strahd successfully. There's also 1 ally you need to find and 1 location where you will fight him. But the 3 items that you must retrieve from somewhere in the world. This is the first that this party has retrieved. The Tome of Strahd, Book of Knowledge. It's relative to the other 2 items that you must retrieve, pretty underwhelming. It's literally a book with some words in it that kind of gives you the backstory. It's very like meh. The other 2 items are literally like magic items that give you like a mechanical benefit that will help you in the fight. And so with this extra material that I'm working with here makes it a magic item that gives you mechanical benefit, and it also turns the book into something that you jump into to learn about Shroud's past.
Which is totally cool.
It's so fucking cool. I'm like, this is the most fun. So that's what we're doing. Please don't look it up unless you're not playing my game. Anyway, there's some really cool stuff in here though, and we don't have to do all of it. But I thought this is perfect for revealing a little more material and just making it way more fun. Than, like, here's the blurb. Super boring. So I'm excited to be doing this, and I realize I'm extending the campaign by doing it, but we can do it fairly fast. That first little blurb was pretty quick. I'm like, get out of the book, get out of the book. We got more adventuring to do. But I literally prepared this first chapter, so I hope you guys succeed in your check.
Ooh, I hope so. I would imagine people are helping me at the very least.
Here's the problem. What is your Arcana score?
My Arcana is a +3.
Okay, you get +3 with advantage at least if somebody's helping you.
Yeah. I just rolled really bad last time.
Yeah. Yeah, it says to make the DCs 15, but you can adjust it for your party. I'm gonna have to adjust it for my dumb sorcerer who thinks she can read books.
Excuse me? I can definitely read books, sir.
Let's put it this way: the dumb one sleeping right now has
Yeah.
a +3 in Arcana.
Look. His cursive was very sloppy, so I was having a hard time deciphering it.
I didn't learn cursive in school.
I
also
didn't
never
go
learned to
to
drive a
school.
stick shift. All right, let's get back to it.
I am self-taught.
So we wake up and we decide that we're going to let's just take a little peek-see in that book. All right. Camila opens the book. Esmeralda says, "May I assist you?"
Absolutely.
Everyone else
Josh says he's
leans
going back
in.
to bed.
Yeah.
I'm-
Esmeralda looks at you. She says, "I have a feeling you're coming with us, whether you like it or not." And I gotta make sure that I bring all these goddamn NPCs with me too.
We should look for silver in the castle.
Mm,
Silver to melt down.
all right. So again, you read. Roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okie dokie.
I'll see if I want to let you do it.
Oh! Rude! I wanted to do it.
I think like we have to tell the story. Like you try and it just doesn't work.
right. Hand the book over here to me.
It's attuned to her. She must make the check.
Mm.
You can spend another 4 hours doing it, but it'll be afternoon when you're finished.
How long do we want to spend here and we haven't eaten yet?
We'll say they prepare some food for you. Yeah.
All right.
I want to hand wave all that bullshit.
Do we want to try again?
You
You know
want
what?
to try again?
I'm down to try again.
Are we all on accord? We want to try again?
Zash is going to be sleeping.
Yeah, he's good. You know what? You'll get like a full night's rest by the end of this.
Okay, Terramin?
Hey. sounds
Zash
good.
is sleeping for this 4
You will
hours.
get the mechanical benefit of a full rest at the end of the second Arcana check. It
Okay.
takes 4 hours, 2 times.
All right.
So
I will do it.
Nice.
Zash gets a full rest because no hags come and attack him during the day.
Doing it again.
Right.
Okay. Again, the book just magically spins open.
Again,
mist
it was
comes out.
the cursive,
Everyone is
too sloppy.
blinded. Zash is like, oh, he finally opens his snake eyes and feels like, oh, finally a good night's sleep. What the fuck is happening? And you guys are whisked away to another
The
world.
devil has terrible handwriting.
Do I still have the temporary hit point loss?
Oh yeah, that's permanent until you get another greater restoration. But you do get your spells and your wild shapes and all that good shit. So yeah, it was a good thing you failed the first time. Good for Zash at least. All right. So again, you are in the mist. You're in the blackness of who knows where. You're all choked by fog, and you once again hear the voice of Strahd. You don't see him, but you hear him. He says, "I was the warrior. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god. The party. Let's just describe it. The mists start to pull away as you see a landscape in front of you. It looks like you are a god. You're looking down on the land of Barovia. There's mountains and valleys, and you feel so big. And the mists pull back further and further, and you realize that you aren't alone. You are surrounded by others who are also gods. And I should just read the favorite text as it says. I love this flavor though. and the mist coalesces into the dusk elf you saw in the previous chapter. Old Rahadin is there with you, and he's not aged a day. Still looks like a young man. You hear the chatter of voices and the clanking of metal from outside the walls of what you realize you're in a tent. Allow me just a moment to make sure everyone gets onto the map. It's fine because we've lost Rogue and Jester as it is. But you are looking at a 3D model of the land is what you're looking at. You're in a big tent. You're looking at like battle plans with Lord Strahd and two very important commanders. You look at one. You look around at one another. You realize you are lieutenants, also very important officers, in a meeting for strategizing for battle. Its primary occupant is a colossal of this tent is a colossal rectangular table, atop of which is carved an intricate scale map of the lands of Barovia. I'll let you guys look at it in just a minute. Let me finish the flavor text here. The model mountains climb nearly 5 feet high, and the valleys sink deep into the tabletop. You see a man at the head of the table who does not appear dissimilar to a young boy you met at his home one hot summer afternoon. He now stands clad in scarlet armor, adorned with angelic feathers etched in gold leaf in his armor. He gestures across the table. Commander Gwillem, the table is yours. A woman, again in heavy armor, similar color scheme as Lord Strahd, takes the lead. It says, "Lieutenants, speaking to each of you at the table. Now the order of the... I'm sorry, everyone is here except for Terramin. I brought Terramin onto the map just so he has eyes, but he's literally not among you.
I'm not.
You're not. You are not in the scene. You are still walking through the fog. We'll get to you in a maybe we'll get to you in a minute.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So Commander Gwillem, she says, the Order of the Silver Dragon is proud, and they plan to fight rather than be starved out of their castle. She
Zash all
gestures
of a
to...
sudden,
Yeah.
Zash just his eyes light up real quick.
Yeah, like battle plans. Here we are. She takes like a
No,
pointer.
he remembers.
Yeah.
And
She takes a pointer and like points to the map. The castle itself sits high on a cliff overlooking a valley, and the knights will have nowhere to go but down toward the village. She gestures like there's a village at the base of this mountain where the castle is. The people of Zmi, they're merely commoners. They're elves and Vistana. They won't be a problem. They should not stand in the way, and we should do what we can to protect them. But we know we need to get those knights out of that castle. And the Lord General Strahd, okay, she says, so here's the plan. Lord General Strahd will hold the rear of the forces from the village of Zmi. Sorry, I want to spell this. I'm not sure if it's Zmi or Zmai, but it's a fun word that we haven't used yet.
I've been spelling it Zmee, but I don't think that's right.
Zmi, Zmai.
I was close.
Zmai.
Zmai.
So Lord, here's are your options here. General Strahd will hold the rear of the forces from the village. Commander Rahadin will hold the base of the hill and monitor the tree line to ensure we are not routed from above. And I will ride up the hill to the castle to challenge the remaining forces directly. Now, what say you, lieutenants? Which strategy? where would you like to go during the course of this battle tomorrow?
Is there any indication on this map of these battle plans that tell me who is in the castle, like who we're up against?
No. Give me a history check.
Okay.
History.
Cause wait, I think I remember.
Already knows.
You go
When
roll with
you're-
advantage. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, because I have attuned to the book.
+0. You know that the Silver Dragon is the order that fucking Terriman belongs to, but that they are now a bunch of fucking zombies wandering the land. So yeah, you just make the revelation. Like, holy shit. Well, what does Ash do now? I'm sorry. Oh, you're betting. You're eating.
Yeah, so
I need to get
Zash already knows exactly who we're going up against.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the
you have
guy
an
that's
idea.
staring at us creepily right now.
The guy who's staring creepily? What?
Yeah.
I think he means. Oh yeah.
Who? What?
Rogue scream.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is scary as fuck. I had to look at the. Sorry, the poor stream didn't get to see Rogue's beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Lurking from around the corner. Yeah. So Esmeralda takes like is taking a look at herself. You guys are wearing like military garb, and you realize that you are literally officers in Strahd's army, in his militia. Esmeralda says, I believe we should take the fight directly to these foolish knights who dare stand in the way of our Lord. She looks over at Strahd. Strahd says, thank you, Lieutenant. He says, I will require... I won't require anything. I should be able to hold fast from the back. He says, but it's up to you, wherever you want to go. Let me, again, I'm just going to copy-paste, just for simplicity's sake, your 3 options of where you guys want to go in the battle tomorrow. Copy-paste.
I feel like
Last bullet.
going up to the front gates sound fun to me.
All the way up to the front. Esmeralda looks at you and says, I think I prefer the company of the Lord.
You might prefer the company of the Lord, but the Lord is going to be holding the rear.
Mm.
You need forces. You need manpower. You need strength.
Esmeralda kind of grits her teeth like, damn it, I want to try to kill this guy.
Perhaps the rear might be the best option, though the Lord, I am sure, is quite capable of taking care of himself. It couldn't hurt for him to have a couple of extra eyes, keeping an eye on his back.
God says, I believe the best thing to do, I think it would be wise for me to put on a strong face for the people of this village so they know that they're being protected by the home of, by the kingdom of the von Zarevich family. He says, I welcome all the help that you wish to provide me, but I do believe that the action will be up. He gestures up by the castle. Irina is like just looking at her hands like, what the fuck? And Strahd's like, Lieutenant, you do have the stomach for this, yes? Irina looks at him. Yes, my lord, commander. Front of the line is probably for the best for me, she says. And then she looks over at you guys like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What does Paul think?
I think Paul would say the woods.
The woods. So that's the middle way, or is that the top? Sorry, I gotta reread.
Middle.
Okay. Forgive me, guys. This is I thought I'd prepared this bit, but again, it's a choose your own adventure, so we'll see.
That's okay.
Given that Paul knows the fact that Terriman really hates Rahadin, I think he wants to figure out why. And that would probably be the best place to go.
I could watch from the woods.
Beautiful. Okay, so what are our votes here? We've got at least one vote for the castle.
Mm-hmm.
We got castle. Okay, basically we have. Do you want to go with Strahd, Rahadin, or Commander Alec or Alexandra?
I could stay
Gwillem.
with the Lord
Commander-
General Strahd.
Nice. All right, there's one vote Strahd. I think Paul votes. We go with Rahadin.
Rahadin. Let me see. I'm gonna roll and see what I decide.
A bit of a choose your own adventure.
And what's her name? Not Irina, but
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. She's also gonna go after Strahd.
Yeah, I think she will prefer to go that way.
Okay.
Yes.
So, if it's 10 or higher, woods. If it's 10 or lower, gate. Woods.
Okay. So let me just double check this real quick. So that's a I'm gonna. I can't do that. It's too spoilery. No, maybe it's not. You guys are discussing this. I'm gonna move your token. No, I shouldn't. I already have like copies of your tokens on every freaking possibility. All right. So where are we going? This is. Where does it come down on? You tell me where you're going, or we can split the party. That's always an option.
I'm fine with splitting the party. I have my eyes on Strahd.
Cool. I'm gonna split the Pizzardi. And where is where's Rogue? Where's Terriman going?
Where is
Not Ter-
Terriman?
Oh,
Where is Terriman?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's-
Oh fuck me. I forgot.
Where's
He's gonna be somewhere. You don't get to choose. You're going to, I will tell you where you will be. I apologize.
I have a feeling I know where he is.
Very
yeah.
confused. So sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, so we have Zash is where?
Woods.
Okay, Zash is in the woods. Let me just plop you down in the woods real quick. Token
quick
layer.
question. While
Who
they
else
were
is in the
doing that,
woods?
was there candles
Paul.
in there?
Paul came to the woods as well.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And I believe what's her face? Esmeralda wants to go with Strahd because she wants to try to shank him. At least see how that goes. So I'll bring her over here. And I'm sorry, where was Camila?
Also with Strahd.
Also with Strahd. Let me just
Could be a double
grab
shank going on.
Camila's ready to assassinate as well. Okay. You don't see this yet. I'm just preparing tokens where they should be. That's
Okay.
everybody, yes? Oh, I forgot Irina. She said she wanted to be the front, but she's not going to go by herself. I think she's going to go with old Paul and Zashi because
Okay. She feels more comfortable with them,
she
probably.
knows them the most, yeah. Okay. So cool. You guys are just you're discussing this in character. Like you're trying to pretend like your lieutenant's coming up with a battle plan here. And you know what? Y'all go ahead and give me a one history check to see which you may have gleaned from the 3D map of the land, and that'll may or may not help you later.
So, not sure if it counts as an advantage because once I'm attuned to the Tome of
The
Strahd,
book.
yeah, it gives
Tome.
me advantage on any history checks related to Barovia.
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
That was in the
yeah,
description.
yeah. Perfect. And the DC was 16, so
Nice.
basically you will be able to discern the location of a few things on the map. We will discuss later.
Me and Paul both got
Um,
19s. Well, Zash
Yeah.
and Paul.
Cool. So just looking over the map, you're like, oh, there's a village there, and this is where the castle is. This is the castle that we're going to siege right now. You're like pinpointing where in the world you are right now, and also seeing an extra village that's marked Berez, which I think you guys have already identified as like a village that no longer exists in the current time. Okay. Lieutenant, I'm sorry, the commanders and you lieutenants all decide what you're going to do. And the conversational chatter of this camp builds to a roar as you hear people outside and all around you. And you just blink and you are suddenly standing amid a quaint farming village. I'm going to go ahead and put all of you real quick. Oh, everyone except for old Rahadin. He's not there, but I'm going to copy you guys over real quick just in case you want to try it. You find yourselves. What was I? Damn it. You blink and are now standing, just like from the planning to all of a sudden you're there tomorrow. You blink, you're now standing amid a quaint farming village, many of its buildings now wreathed in flame. Dozens of soldiers adorned with ravens are locked in combat against knights in silver and blue armor. You see, I'm not going to bring in all of the NPCs that are here, but envision that there's a battle taking place right here in this village. You also see several elves, like running out of their burning homes, screaming, "Go back for children or for belongings," and just running away. They are not a part of this combat, but there are other soldiers who are on Strahd's team, and there are also these knights in shining armor, so to speak, who are fighting against your troops. Strahd sits upon I don't have it here, but Strahd is actually on top of a giant black mare, and he points forward and shouts, "Advance!" To you, who are way behind him.
Question. Is this
Yes.
more like a battle or a slaughter?
It's a battle.
Okay, so it's a battle.
This is not an outright like, yeah, this is a real battle. Like you see that the troops from Strahd's kingdom are a fairly good match for these knights, and these knights are a fairly good match for your people. And Strahd on horseback shouts, "Advance!" To you guys, like advance, like press on. We must continue. And as he does so, a javelin strikes his side, and he is knocked to the ground from his horse, and his horse runs away without him. He falls to the ground. It looks like he might die. Ahead of you, you see Rahadin and Commander Alec Willem. They gallop off ahead, not even seeing what just happened. They go to their posts, the hill and the forest, etc. But you guys see that Strahd has fallen and seems to be mortally wounded.
Is there a building next to him?
There are buildings around. I mean, you guys are in this quadrant right now, right?
Yeah, I would say I probably moved
Northeast. I'm just letting you know. You guys are
Yeah.
right now. This is where I want to set it. I know I've put on several
Yeah.
tokens, so it's confusing.
up. No worries.
But this is the quadrant that we are operating with right now. Strahd is down, and he seems to be dying. Ba, 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 ba. So as you see that, you are attacked by several knights in silver armor because you guys are on the other team. Everyone roll initiative. Let's see what happens. You can decide you just want to flee to the other place where you're going, or you can continue in this particular scene. It's up to you guys. But everybody, please roll initiative.
You
All right.
got it. I'm gonna DM something to you really quick.
Okay.
Look at that javelin I threw that hit Strahd right there. Did you see that?
It's funny you say that.
At 20.
I gotta hide
Damn,
my
that was
screen
loud.
really
I
quick.
realized that was not like 20%. It was still super loud. Oops.
Damn, Paul, your initiative is. Oh,
Yeah, everybody, including Terramin, roll initiative. Sorry, it's gonna be confusing because you have tokens everywhere. But let me just do this real quick. Right, is everybody on the tracker? Oh, fart. Did I take auto is still on the tracker? Damn it, I never cleared it from last time. Ez should also be here. Son of a bitch. These trackers are complicated, man. Esmeralda, where are you? There you are. Bring her into the battle as well.
So, what kind of bodies are we currently inhabiting? Like, do we have weapons?
Yeah, you know what? You're going to be using your regular character. Even though you're in different bodies, you will have your regular abilities.
So I can cast my spells. Alright. Hey, prankster! This
in
is-
the chat.
Yeah, he was like, ah, there's a fight! Oh, you're missing all the juicy bits.
You have no idea what's happening right now. It's weird AF. Silk is not in this fight. Mongrel Fork aren't in this fight. My goodness, I gotta clear this shiz out. Irina's here. I have... Okay, I think everyone's in there once now, I hope. Okay. Alright, let me get everybody on there. Apologies for the slow beginnings here. Alright. So at least we have some initiative. Let me throw Strahd in there as well. So many NPCs. Did the music just stop for y'all or just me?
just you.
No, I can hear it.
Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. It's back now. My computer doesn't like way too many monitors going right now. All right. Okay. So we will begin. What's happening right now? Is there an order number in here? Oh, we were on round 12. That's so funny. That last fight was ridiculous. All right. Paul goes first.
All right.
What will Paul do in this situation? Heal his lord?
Actually,
Yeah, you are being attacked by these knights. If you can't see them, there are knights right here. Also, Terraman, he doesn't really recognize you guys as his friends. He is in this place in time, in real time, as far as he can, in his garbled brain.
Trying to find what would. Yeah, let's just go with the Sacred Flame on this guy right here.
Which
Apparently I
guy are
can't-
you looking at now?
Can't see your ping.
Yeah, apparently I can't ping on here.
Ping, ping, ping.
That one?
Oh,
Was that the one?
I'm sorry, I didn't see. Where?
This one here?
apparently I can't ping.
Yeah, I
The
don't
one
know.
next to Camila? Just click and hold. Are you,
You might need to refresh your roll 20. I've had mine locked
Yeah.
up before.
I think I
oh,
need
fuck. I
to.
put 2 S's in there. That's so confusing. Gee willikers. What have you done, bees? Alright. Yeah, that's a real Ez. This is a fake Ez. She casts mirror image on herself.
All right.
Is
I would-
Paul on the map? Yes, he is. Okay, great.
Yeah, this one right here. Still barely doing it. There we go.
Camila is the bad guy. I gotta get rid of the initiative tracker. Still had the Abbot on it. All right, what is Paul doing? I have 2
Sacred
Pauls.
Flame on, again, this guy over here.
All right. Is that a saving throw?
Yep, DC 15.
What kind of save is that? Sorry, it's bugged out. I gotta wisdom, or is that a con? What is it? Oh, spell description, please. Dex save.
Yeah, I was trying to get to it.
Oh, that's a big old fail. The 2. So what happens to this person? This knight in resplendent silver armor.
1d8. So 7 points of radiant damage.
7 points of radiant damage. Yeah, he takes it. All right. That's it for old Paul. Next is one of these guys. Wow, they all rolled well. All right. This one will run up 5, 10, 15. You know what? 20. He's going to stand right here. He's going to attack the guy who just attacked his friend with a silver longsword, which he will slash at Paul twice with. 1, 2. That's a miss and a hit. The 20 will certainly hit with 11 points of slashing damage. This really shiny, beautiful sword slashes at Lieutenant Pall. Next is the one who's been hurt. He 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He immediately flanks Paul for a little +2 action, which is our home brew, by the way. Homebrew rule. House rule +2 on his
Putting
attacks.
himself in flanking.
He's flanking. Yeah, he's put himself in his flanking, but he also wants to take care of this little guy who attacked him. 1, 2. That's a hit and hit. Wow, 25 and 23. Those will both hit. 13 and 10 for another total of 23 more points of damage to old Paul. As these knights seem tough as nails, Terraman emerges from a burning hut with a beautiful elven woman. And this is not the Terraman you guys know and love. He looks just like these other knights. He's the guy with a bunch of shiny armor. I might give you a chance to see if you recognize him later, but right now he's thrilled with the fact that he just chucked a javelin at Strahd and nearly killed him. As you were joking earlier.
Stark, handsome features.
Yeah, he looks. Yeah, describe what he looks like under his shiny armor, which they don't have anymore. It's all degraded to shit now. But
Oddly,
this is a completely different person.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like dark long hair, pulled back, of course in the ponytail, and braids down the side, the nice armor, But yeah, he had just hurled the javelin. Luckily, like nat 20 Strahd, and sees him fall, and is like thinks at the same time this is his chance, but he's also like holding the hand of the maiden, you know, as they're kind of running and
she
frantic.
tells you as you exit the place, like you went from trying to save her to holy shit, there he is. And she stops you. She says, no, don't fight. Like just leave. We can just they won't harm us if we don't harm them. Just leave the order and let's run away. This is what she's trying to do. She's convinced you to not fight him. That they have no quarrel with this new lord of the land. He won't attack our people if we don't attack them. But you immediately just fucking right through his heart.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing right now. So what do you do with your turn, sir?
He looks to her and he says, run, Rain. And then he charges at Strahd to try to finish him off.
Awesome. All right. You got.
I mean, because does he have this hatred for him at this point?
Yeah, I think. I mean, this is before just the whole curse. So I mean, you're just a regular old paladin who's. This is your order. You know, you sworn an oath to be faithful to your order and whatnot, but you are not fucking maddened with hatred for this person yet. So it's up to you, however you want to play it, buddy. But yeah, you've not like completely lost your mind and like he must die at all costs yet.
Okay.
I mean, your love is right there.
Yeah.
But play how you want to play it. I just wanted to set up the context.
Maybe I should
I didn't warn him. I didn't warn him how this would go, so he had no idea I was doing this to him.
Yeah, let me make a check.
Sure.
Maybe like a wisdom check or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I roll
a wisdom save, if you will.
Wisdom save, okay.
Yeah, if you roll high, then you want to stay with her. If you roll low, you just want to fight.
Okay, there we go. Oh wow, nice.
Awesome.
He's already thinking then that his javelin was enough. You know, maybe it'll kill him.
Yeah.
And he turns with her, and she's like, you know, her words are true. Yeah, like let's get out of here. And he wants to be with her, so he's gonna run with her.
Sweet. So after chucking a javelin and like dealing what could be a mortal wound to Strahd, you guys just take off, like dash action, the fuck out of here as quickly as possible. And she's like, oh, he won't forget. I hope they don't come for us. Is essentially what she says as you guys are running off together.
We'll find a place to hide.
I will give the party a chance to see if they recognize you later, or maybe on their turn.
Zash, Rage, Battle, Wild Shape into a bear, and has one more action. So, going to go with a.
Here, I got your bear. I want to see the stream.
There we go.
I think we're gonna go with wall attack on this guy.
Nice. On this guy right in front of you. Yeah, with a +2. With the +2 on your attack roll. I'm so delayed in the stream, I can't see it yet.
Looks like a 24 for 14.
Yeah, that's a big old hit, despite their heavy armor. Their plate armor. 14 points of slashing damage to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Little bear.
No. I mean,
that turned out great.
Just to enlarge him.
Yeah, I'll have to make him a little bigger. Here, hold on.
That's awesome.
There we go.
Right, that's it for Zash. Anything else for you, sir?
I've done all Zash can.
Awesome. Camila, sorry. Thank you for creating a bear Zash. It's so cute.
No worries.
Now it's Camila's turn.
Got a couple more forms to do. Okay, so I hear Paul getting attacked behind me, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw myself.
I just realized Paul's almost dead. He's really hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up my chat really quick so I can see that. Okay, so it's 14. Alright, so
I had kind of figured that all the knights would go after Strahd.
like seeing Strahd's blood splatter on the ground gets me almost excited. And then, like, I begin to at first it's almost odd. Like you see almost an expression on her face that, well, on this individual's face that you wouldn't have recognized. But then she hears Pall get injured behind her, and she snaps out of it. And she looks at the elves that are flanking Pall. You first. And the first thing she's gonna do is snap and, like, form of dread. Again, like, her body distorts,
this fucking
twists.
lieutenant twists into a crazy undead thing.
Yep. And I get temporary hit points.
Turning a few heads, because this is not a cursed land yet. Just a regular old sunny place.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it's a D10 plus my warlock level. So that's a 7 plus my warlock is 3, so 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And then the next thing I'm gonna do is you'll watch as, like, my hand rises up, and you'll see, like, undead arms rise up around me. And as they begin to rise up into almost like this butterfly form, behind me, swirls of shadow form this oblong shape where there's a mirror that ripples into existence behind her, and her reflection forms behind her, and then shatters, and there's 3 reflections of her. The mirror then dissipates as I create or cast a mirror image.
Nice.
And I have to roll a d20. That's right. Give me 1 second. That's a 9. I am not that high yet, but I do need to raise that up. Wait. Yeah, I need to raise that up to that. Okay. So yeah, I cast mirror image on myself. So now there are 3. That was my action, my bonus action, and that's my turn.
Right. Next, Strahd just cries out, and he just cries out like, "Fight! Fight!" And he just collapses on the ground. He just collapses. Terramin, just a seemingly random night, continues running off with his love. And she says, we must flee. We must run away together. We can leave this land. Just let him have it. We can be free. We don't have to worry about any of this, any ugly business anymore. That's what they're dealing with. Feel free to repeat that all you like.
Yeah, he says, yes. Let me get you to safety at least. I don't know if I should leave my brothers behind. I swore an oath.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should hide.
She says, "Damn your oath." Yeah, and that's more tension building back there. Ez looks. Sorry, wrong layer. She wants to push through. She can barely see through all this fighting all around her. There's a freaking bear ass in her face, and a bunch of fighting knights and her friends. And there's also, again, I just want to point out, other NPCs all around. She wants to get close to Strahd, but she can't push through without provoking. But she just wants to look over there. And as she's looking, she sees some Vistani came out from seemingly nowhere. She doesn't know where they came from. 3 random Vistani are going up to Strahd and pulling him away. And she immediately just starts screaming, "No! No, damn it! Not, no! This is it! This is the..." And they just drag him off the battle map. Just make him disappear. She's just furious, so she will attack.
This is your fault, Paul. I would have totally Eldritch blasted him.
She will attack the guy next to her instead. And she's got her +1 rapier. She uses that multi-attack, 2 attacks with her +1 rapier. Oh, that's fun. Oh, she gets to do 2 different weapons. She's dual wielding. She does one with a rapier and one with a magical hand axe. And 2 hits. Whoa, never mind. I forgot these guys have hella HP. No, that's a flank, so that will hit. 7 + 7. That's 14 more points damage to this guy. He's pretty hurt. And that's her turn. She's just like cursing. She's just like letting out all the bad words. As the elven woman runs off with Terry, she's like, "Don't look back, keep running, keep going." This knight is gonna strike Camila. You know what? He's gonna take a little step and attack with a little bonus. These guys are trained warriors.
Okay, when he attacks, if he hits, I gotta roll a d20.
Okay, he rolls an 18 to hit you first.
Which would normally hit, but let's see if he hits me or a...
Oh, I'm sorry. He rolls a 20 to hit because of the flanking bonus.
Oh my gosh. I was just short. He actually hit me.
I'm sorry. I forgot my +2 flanking bonus. The next strike, okay, so that one will hit you for 7. The next one will hit you for even higher. 22 to hit. I don't know if you can do that thing twice, but once per
I think it's
reaction or whatever.
Until the spell ends, the duplicates move with you. And each time a creature targets you with an attack. So yeah, I can do it again.
Okay, great. The next one's for 22. See if you can beat that.
What the? Oh, 16. Okay, then yeah, it dispels one of my illusions. It slices through one of them.
Okay, so the first one hits you, the second one hits an illusion?
Yes, and the illusion disappears, so now I have 2 illusions
Cool.
left.
So you only take 7 points of slashing damage. The other damage is all to your illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Irina. She's feeling brave. You guys have a character sheet for her, but I have another one too. Let me see. I have not given her.
That could have been so interesting.
Yeah, she'll just do a rapier attack. That's what she's gonna do. What could have been interesting? Like, this isn't interesting enough for you?
No, this is really interesting. I'm just saying, like, if I had failed my wisdom save.
Oh yeah. Rapier attack misses. This armor is hard to penetrate. She only gets 1 attack and she misses. She's not a great warrior. Paul gets to go again though.
In the interest of not killing Paul, I think first combat that I've taken care of him. He will. Yeah. He will disengage and fall back behind Berzash to about right here. Wait, let's see, 5, 15, 20, 25.
Sorry, did he leave a flank position to get provoked twice? Is that what just happened? Or is or is he using his action to disengage?
Full on disengage.
He uses his action to run away so he doesn't provoke.
Mm-hmm.
He's not little. He's a full-size human in this world, but
okay.
He manages to run away.
Gonna one more square.
All right. Paul runs away like a scared little biatch. I love you, love you, Prank. I like that Prank is watching. It's fun. That's it for Paul. That's his whole action. Unless he has a bonus action he would like to use.
I don't know his character well enough to
Fair.
know all his bonus actions.
Yeah, he could use a spell slot to do a healing word on himself, I believe, as a bonus action. But
Okay, that is so. I'll go ahead and do it. You said healing word?
I think so. I think it's a bonus action.
I believe it is. Healing word. Let me double check.
Are we talking the mass healing word or the
No, it's-
prayer of healing?
Oh,
No,
it
it's
should be a level 1 spell.
yeah, it's a bonus action healing word.
It is level 1 spell. No, you're wrong. That's, you know what? Look it over while we're moving on.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
you can just do it yourself or to whomever you like because it's a ranged spell. This guy will attack Camila with a +2 bonus. My goodness, that's a heavy. 1, 2. Natural 1. All right, finally.
Nice.
Let's bring out a critical fail card.
Woo! Those are fun.
Pulled muscle. He deals half damage on his next 2 attacks. Okay. That's not great, but it's, you know, the next attack is 16 to hit.
Would hit, but let's see if he actually does. I have to roll 11 or higher now. Yeah, it hits.
All right. So he does half damage. He only does 5 points of damage to you because he was so
okay.
clumsy with that strike. He pulled a muscle. He's like, my shoulder. I should have stretched. I should have stretched. They tell us to stretch. I didn't listen.
That sounds like a you problem.
Okay, I think that this guy is probably most terrified of the goddamn bear. Given all his targets, this guy's also very badly hurt. But he's going to attack the bear. 2 big longsword attacks at the bear.
A nice bear.
Nice bear. 21 to hit and a 7 to hit.
21 hits.
Yeah.
7 does not.
13 points of slashing damage.
Halved to 7.
Halved to 6.
6.
If you're raging, Terraman
Yep.
is running away. Unless you want to do something else, buddy. What are you going to do? Or you're muted.
No, I think he's good.
Okay.
He's running with
Yeah.
her and finding a place to hide for her.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
If you, yeah, I was gonna say if you like, you can. No, I can't really do that. I was gonna say you can roll for. At least you can roll for Irina if you find her character sheet. Just say you have something to do.
Oh no, it's alright. Go ahead.
Yeah, Zash, it's your turn, sir.
Zash, which by the way, I forgot I'm raging, so I get +2 to damage,
Make it happen.
which we can't have on the bear character sheet.
On the character sheet.
Yeah, character sheet. Zash has got a target right in front of him, so let's go with another claw attack.
You get a +2.
Yep. And
they got heavy armor. 18 is your
let's go ahead and
Get a
do
hit.
claw bite multi-attack.
claw bite. Miss the claw. Miss the bite. These guys are heavy duty. Camila, unless you want to move or anything else, Zash.
I'm good.
Otherwise, Camila,
He's raging.
The
He's
flanking
raging. He's
Camila.
got a target in front of him.
The flanks Camila. What do you do?
So what I'm gonna do is, you'll see me reach down, put all of my hands on the ground, including like the zombified hands that tend to come with my thing, and then they'll like sink into the earth. And I will go ahead and cast Arms of Hadar. As a bunch of arms come up and strike at anyone within 10 feet of me. They need to
Sweet.
make strength saving throws.
Anyone or just your enemies? Is it like everyone?
All creatures within 10 feet.
Jesus.
So she's outside of my range. That's, yeah all of them.
Okay. On their turn?
No. Each creature in the area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect. So they need to make strength saves.
They're pretty strong, but they rolled a 14 and a 12.
Which I think they have to beat my DC, which I think the 14 just succeeded, and then the 12 failed.
So what happens again?
So I gotta roll a 2d6 first. Arms of Hadar, so I'll roll this. Wait, did it not? Oh, okay, hold on. Submit. There's the damage.
Ooh.
I also have to roll a d20.
8 points to homeboy. Yes, you do. See if you're something chaotic.
Oh,
happens.
something chaotic does happen.
Oh dear. Is the guy who saves me take half damage or no damage?
So the one that saved does take half damage, and
Okay,
the
great.
one that failed cannot take reactions. Essentially, it's almost like the arms are holding him
Nice.
down.
He's kind of flat-footed-ish. Yeah. Pardon me.
Ooh,
Okay,
bless
great.
you.
Thank you. Sorry for screaming at everybody.
Shall we figure out what my fun spell
Yeah, we
is?
shall. Oh, I didn't pull up the new chart. I meant to upload it. I did not. You have to search it real quick, and we'll roll on the new chart, the new
It's
scary death chart. instead of the regular
D100.
Okay, 5. That's
Here.
summons a neutral ghast or ghoul chosen by the DM. Within 5 feet of you, the creature disappears from after 1 minute.
So it'll stay around for 10 rounds. So as
Neutral ghast or ghoul.
yeah, neutral.
Wow.
But as the hands come down, you guys see as one of the hands comes up, it continues to come up, and like a body begins to form, and a ghoul comes rising up out of the ground.
Nice. I made it a ghast, but yes.
Oh, yeah,
Get
yeah,
this character
sorry.
sheet ready.
Whatever
Yeah,
that
no,
is.
you're great. You're great. It's just alphabetical order. Ghast. Let me get that character sheet real quick. And,
I've never
the
seen
ghast.
anybody roll 100 on a D100.
Oh, a little late on that one. But yeah, your DC resets to 1 now, by the way. Keep that in mind. The ghast is going to go right now as well. I'm going to just put him on the initiative tracker right behind you.
Wait, did I roll that 100?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you rolled 2 D100s apparently.
No.
She only rolled 1.
Oh,
5
it's
was her failure. 100 was her.
my response, or my answer, or my thing.
Oh, fuck me.
I-
I'm so sorry. It's not a ghast. It's a fucking...
Wait. What is a
Go to
D100?
100.
It only goes to 74.
The
What?
chart stops at 74. What is this shit?
How? Okay. Should we just go back to the wild magic?
It's gotta be exciting.
What's the chart?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a.
She's got a homebrewed like wild magic chart. So
Yeah, it's a necromantic.
Yeah, necromantic.
Wild magic.
Chart you made?
No,
That's
I
what
didn't
we
make
found
it.
online.
Yeah.
But it stops at 74, which is stupid.
Huh.
Because 100 is surely something fucking cool happens.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, that's
I
so
wanna-
weird.
wanna-
I didn't
you know,
even.
I want to give you.
Did you see what I whispered?
No. Sorry, I'm all over the
Oh,
place
that
here.
one's kind of. That's the
Did you whisper
regular
to me?
wild magic surge.
Yeah, I whispered something.
You know what? I'll leave it up to the DM. Maybe he can come up with something that he wants to
Yeah,
happen.
I think I'm going to.
Yeah, 100's got to be something cool, huh?
Yeah, I'm.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the CR of this thing? Because I really would love to throw this thing at you. Come on.
Let's just hope it's a
Come on,
good
I've
thing.
got too much happening right now. Okay, what's the CR of this thing?
I mean, that's like a natural 20 on a D100. Come on.
I mean, but it's chaotic magic.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
is chaotic magic.
So, I mean, what is it? Okay, let me see. Okay, before I throw this at you, let me double check. What is the regular chaotic chart say?
The normal one just says that I regain all my sorcery points, which I already have them at max.
Oh, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You want to use the Demon Gate one?
So it's got to be good. So I'm going to throw something in the fight, and it's going to be on your side, but it is disturbing as.
I'll take it.
All right, get rid of this Ghast. This measly little Ghast. Get out of here, Ghasty. We got something else. It's terrifying. Like from the ground, emerging from the ground, you see like an arm climb out, and then you see more arms climb out, and like the earth lifts like a volcanic like eruption around Camila, and out comes. Let's see if this pops up for you guys. Come on, come on. I want to show you what this thing looks like. A giant mound of zombies that moves together. It's a fucking nightmare is what it is.
I love it.
And yeah, it's not nice. Let me add it to the condition tracker real quick. This is going to help you guys immensely. This horrifying nightmare. Where are you? Okay. This, by the way, you can look up the character sheet if you like. It's called a zombie clot.
I love it. Let me see here. Zombie
I'm gonna share it with everybody just so you can help me make it do things because you're gonna control it.
Oh,
Nice.
that is so cool.
It's horrifying, but yeah.
It's
I
even
thought,
got a
why
knight
not?
running from it.
Yeah, yeah. It's got 2 knights within its like slamming range. It's also got reach, so it's got a 10-foot reach too. So it doesn't have to be standing next to them to hurt. It can also throw bodies, like just sling a bunch of deadness at somebody, which can then like cover them and like they get trapped inside of a mound of flesh that it slings off of itself. It's disgusting, but it is. So what does it do? First of all, yeah, anyone that starts within 10 feet of it has to succeed on a con saving throw or take poison damage and be poisoned until the start of its next turn. So we'll do that on your turns as you're close to it.
Okay. All right.
It's so gross. It's so gross.
Do we want to have it just being summoned on my turn? That way I can take a round to read its stats? Or do you want me to just have it do something? I mean, I'd love to.
I'll give you a second. I'll give you a second to look at it.
Yeah, I just don't want to take up the whole round looking, reading this.
Terramin, what do you say, sir? I think that she's just running away with you. She's just asking you, don't look back, don't look back. We can leave. You don't need to be with them anymore. We can be together.
Is there anybody in the way on the while we're running?
Yeah, I mean, you see there are other elves in Vistana like running, just running away from the scene of this horrible combat.
Okay.
But no combatants down here.
Okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
mean,
then we'll keep running.
there might be some. You know what? There might be some of Strahd's folks. I actually give you some fucking enemies to roll against, but I also just want to keep this thing rolling. So,
Yeah,
to you,
yeah.
buddy. Whatever you want to do.
Here's,
If you want to flavor attack some people, go for it. If you want to decide to do something else, you can do that too.
Where is oh no, Rahadin isn't in this area.
Yeah, he went up the tree line. Like he's going up, and you guys are going down away. So, unless you decide to take her to run into the woods, or like you wanted to take her into the, that seems like a terrible idea. They're sieging the castle, so I don't know why you'd go that direction.
Well, maybe the woods we would think that it would be a safe place. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you kind of go through the woods to get to the castle. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be trying to escape, I guess.
Yeah.
Find a mountain.
The other thing is, I don't know that you, at this period in history, with your brain as messed up as it is, would recognize Rahadin as who he is in the modern age.
No, because the thing hasn't happened.
He's just a random commander in this armor.
Right.
At this point, it's the first time you're going to meet all these enemies.
Right. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, I mean, again, sorry, just throwing this at you. This is a weird combat for you, but
No, I was thinking like that this could be the time that it happened. That's what I was. That's where I thought you were going. But no, he's just
we're a
running.
couple hundred years away still.
Yeah, he's just running.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're running away, and yeah, she's just like, look at me. You keep looking back, like you're like, you still feel like, oh, what if he's not dead? Like my order needs me. Like I can imagine there's a struggle here the whole time. Esmeralda says, "Oh, holy shit! Step back from this." She takes a step back away from this horrifying mound of dead bodies. And she attacks this knight here. She loses her flank. You know, she'll attack with the flank and then she'll step back.
Do not worry. I have it under control.
But it smells so bad.
Do not get close to it.
Oh, darn it. She misses. These ACs are hard, you guys. That sucks. Yeah, she misses twice. And one of them decides to try to attack the mound, but first they have to save.
That is a Constitution saving throw.
Con save, you
Of
say?
14.
Oh, that's a big old fail. What happens with that now?
They take 2d8 poison damage and become
Nice.
poisoned until the start of the creature's next turn.
Okay, so he's poisoned. And roll that damage for me real quick.
Absolutely. 2d8. You've got it. Okay. 6.
6 points of poison damage. And I think when you're poisoned, you do a lot of things with disadvantage. I gotta look that up. Oops, shite. Messed up his hit points. They were full. This guy hadn't been hit yet. Or no, he was hit, just not very much. Okay. -6, you said? All right. Next is Irina. I will let somebody else play Irina, please. And I adjudicate myself. What's happening? Poison. I look at poison.
Let's just have her go 2 double attacks with the rapier and then go join Paul. Try to help him.
Do it. Nice. That'll hit with even. Yeah. Oh, that's right. 'Cause she hadn't attacked yet. Or did she attack? Holy shit. She attacked? She did attack. Son of a mother. Okay, Irina was next, and she attacks, and she hits. Thank God. This girl can hit with her weak littleness. She hits one of them for 2. Wow. Well, that's enough. This one's really hurt now. She feels badass, even though it was, you know, not a lot of damage, but she feels great about it. Disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks. What's with that? It's not a double check. Thank you. Round 3, Paul.
All right, I'm gonna be that guy. You are at your time. You need
I know,
to get to
it's
bed.
fine. I don't, because I don't work tomorrow. I mean, unless you guys need to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm staying late tonight.
I got you.
Do you want to keep going, or you want to call it now, guys? 'Cause we could save it here. It's frankly, we're not going to end this combat this round. Looks like, unless that clot really takes care of business. But I don't think we're going to finish it in this round. Do we want to do one more round, or do we want to call it here?
I'm fine with going around.
Okay, let's do one more round.
All right.
Do it.
So I think Paul will go ahead and treat himself. Mostly because I fucked him up by not pulling him back from the fight. Let's just go with a simple cure wounds. Wherever the hell that's at.
Isn't it level 1 spells? Alphabetical order? Or is it not?
Could be maximum of 20. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do level 1.
Okay, is he curing himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
It's how Karanvor. Don't let me die in a book.
I think because of that dream, he's kind of scared to call on Kalimvor, so he just measly heals himself for 6.
Nice. Yeah. He has weak faith. Did you give yourself the hit points yet?
Not yet.
Okay. And that's it for Paul? Is there anything else?
Let's see. That is a verbal and somatic, I believe. So yeah, that's it for Paul for right now.
Yeah. The this knight is con save, right? Or is it
Yes.
strength? What is it?
I
Con
need to
save.
make a constitution save.
Well, you have a +4 to that. That should be plus 2 more. That's 17 on that
Eight.
save. So
He did succeed.
is he permanently immune to it, or is it just for this round?
Probably just for this round.
Okay. So he says, "Oh, you foul creature! Oh, you brought demons to our land!" He's holier than thou knights fighting right back. Fight at the clot. Strike. Oh my god, that's those shitty rolls, dude. What's the AC of the clot? And also, it's a hit points.
It has an AC of... It does not tell me. The dead flesh is a large object with an AC of 10? Wait, hold on. No, that's not right.
Yeah.
That's dead flesh.
That might be right because it's so big. Oh, at the very tippy top. Sorry, I've got way too many windows open. If you could help me out with that, I can't find it. I like hearing you think with your voice effect on. Oh.
That's when the creature is enthroned. Right. Hold on. Zombie clock. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the AC. Let me
What the
just...
hell is the sheet? Yeah, Google it, but
That block. Tell me. Give me information. Oh, the AC is surprisingly just 12. Matches
okay.
my own.
Well, it's so big.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be hard to hit. But how many hit points does it have?
104.
Okay. It takes what did I say? Okay, 12. You said this is AC? Okay, it'll hit once at least for 10 points of slashing damage. And it's a silver longsword if that counts.
I don't think it is a weakness to...
Okay, cool. The other one is damn near death. Okay. This one will strike out at the bear, I think. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, gonna hit the bear. 2 longsword slashes coming at the bear. Another natural one, son of a bitch. And the other one was a 9. That's also gonna miss.
Miss.
Let's see another crit fail card. Let's see if something fun happens. A twisted ankle. Oh, the other one was a pulled muscle or something. Twisted ankle. Your speed is reduced by 5 feet until you finish short rest. So these guys are just, yeah.
That's alright. He's not going to survive this next round.
He misses. Yeah, this one's really hurt. So, Terraman, running away still.
Yeah.
Give you chances
He,
to RP.
he
if you like.
kills some guy that's trying to attack him.
Nice.
Then he runs.
It's just like,
How-
yeah, sword right through the chest of some soldier of Strahd's army.
Yeah.
How's Terraman been going before me?
Does he?
No.
Oh, there's 2 Terramans. Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
I
for
didn't
you?
delete the other Terraman. It's fine. Yeah, I actually
There
had
might
him on
be.
the tracker from the last combat. It's my mistake.
We only,
fine.
I only see one.
Yeah, I deleted the other one now. Zash, you may go now, sir.
Alright. Bam.
Bite will hit, and claws will also hit. You know what? You kill him with the bite. So describe it however you like. You got 1 dead knight.
Just Zash bites down on his head all the way through the armor and
Another
just
tin can.
crushes it in his jaw
pop.
and drops it.
Sweet
now you
dreams,
still got
Camila.
that claw attack. You could step to somebody else if you want.
Yep, I will go ahead and step right here. Actually, hold up. You said 10 feet?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to hit these guys without getting into that stink.
Yeah, no.
No, make a con saving throw as you get into the stink. Even if you roll at disadvantage, you're still gonna hit him though. That's good.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Aren't you a Yuan-ti? Aren't you good at poison?
Oh yeah, I'm immune to poison.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you're gonna hit for 10 slashing. This is the one you're targeting. 10
Yeah.
slashing from walks up behind this guy who's like trying not to throw up and gets slashed from behind by giant bear claws. Camila, you and the clot may go now.
Okay. Do I should still make a con save because it doesn't really specify, right?
Yeah, I think you
Okay.
do. I mean,
No problem.
yeah.
That is okay. Okay, I failed, but that, you know what? I was just feeling a little
Sure,
woozy. Feeling a little woozy from having cast all that. Oof. I take 10 points. Ow. Okay, that is okay. Time to get away from this.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine. I am going to.
Your voice effect is so good.
I'm going to Misty Step. So I'm going to spend another one of those, and maybe another something chaotic will happen. Nope, but I will.
Easy climbs.
It does climb, so it is up at currently 8.
Oh no!
But-
It should have reset after this chaotic magic thing.
Oh, it
Down
resets?
to 1. Now it's down
Oh.
to 2. Yeah. It'll reset every time the wild magic goes off. It'll reset to 1.
Okay,
I
okay.
should have been clear about that. Sorry.
I thought it
Weird
just
homebrew
kept
things.
building.
Yeah. No.
Alright, so I will put it down to 2. Okay. No
Yeah.
worries. Okay, and then that will let me teleport without initiating any kind of. Let's see here. Oh wait, you know what? I'm going to go, towards where. Get this out of the way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go towards where Strahd was being carried away because they can't be very fast. And
Yeah.
can I just look around to see if I still see any traces of where he
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, you see these Vistani are taking him away. They even got like a stretcher, like they were like ready to help him. But he's off in the distance now. They're just moving. They're not fighting. They're just running.
I am looking so hungry for his blood.
Yeah, you see some of his blood right there below you. His mortal blood.
But that was my action. I don't really have a bonus action, so that's my turn.
Oh dear, I lost the.
Oh wait, no! I will move towards him because I have movement left. So
I lost the initiative tracker. Oh, there it is.
20, 25. My movement could actually take me off the map.
Okay. I want to say that you actually run into choking mist as you try to chase him. Like you see that he's being saved and you can't get to him.
So it's almost like an invisible barrier is blocking me.
Yeah. The book won't let you interfere with this moment. It's too sacred.
Very well. Okay, but that is my turn.
The clot gets to do something now.
Oh, yes, my clock.
My clot.
Of course, my lovely babies. Unfortunately, I accidentally closed my cloth sheet. Where are you? There you are. Gimme. I believe I'm going to have my cloth try to engulf one of the men. Doesn't matter which one is not looking as hurt.
The one on the left is less hurt
This guy?
than the one on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, so that
They're
one.
both at more than half, but yeah, the one on the left is less hurt.
Yeah, you'll watch as many of the bodies begin to climb towards him, grabbing at him, and he needs to make a strength saving throw of DC
Okay.
16.
He's pretty strong. Not strong enough.
Oh, he takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage,
Holy shit.
and if he is large or smaller, he becomes entombed in the dead flesh, so he gets swallowed
Okay.
by this.
He's covered in a yucky body.
So there is. He takes 22 points of damage and
It's
becomes.
not really that big, but I'm gonna just kind of cover him up with it
Yeah, no worries.
for flavor.
And he is entombed.
He is entombed, and that means things. He also takes 22 points of damage. Gee whiz.
Oh, that is a recharge of 5 or 6, so I'll have to recharge it next time. But I think that's all I can do because it can either do 2 slams or it can flesh into him.
Yeah, that was fun. Really hurt the guy to the side there. Strahd, you can just barely see through the mist. That Strahd is being he's being treated. His wounds are being treated, and they're like gathering around him to try to help him. And you can't get to him. Terramin does Terramin things. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. Maybe somebody rides by or something, and Terran swings at him and misses, and then swings again and hits him, knocks him off the horse.
Nice. He's just like in the zone. Like this is just like a regular old battle for this guy.
And then he runs more with her in his hand.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's what he does. Right.
Esmeralda. Step. Yuck. Oh god, the zombie claw is there. I don't know if she can even attack this guy with the zombie claw. You gotta figure out. Tell me what the entomb does again. It's like hard to target somebody, or.
So while it is entombed, a creature entombed in the dead flesh is restrained, has total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the dead flesh.
So no one else can target him right now.
Yep. But it takes 3d6 necrotic damage at the start of each of its turns. The creature can be freed if the dead flesh is destroyed. The dead flesh is a large object with AC 10, 25 hit points. Okay, so they'd have to break him out by attacking it.
Yeah, if they attack the clot. Yeah,
And
which
it's
that's how many
immune.
hit points you said? Oh, I can't.
Yeah, that's just to get it out. It has to break through 25 hit points.
25. I'm gonna put that in the red circle. Okay. So Ez takes a deep breath and like charges up toward the clot to attack this other guy. So she'll get. I'm gonna give her advantage because she's holding her breath and she's planning for it on her con save. As Ez charges in, you guys can have the same thing. You know to save for it. That should save an 18. So nothing happens to her, right? While she's in there, she's just like holding her breath. Rapier.
Another thing to
yeah.
note, they have to start their turn within 10 feet of the zombie clot. If they go in and then leave,
doesn't count.
if they go in, it doesn't count.
That's totally cheating. I shouldn't work like that. Okay, but she's going to miss with the first attack, but the second one will hit for 12 points of piercing with her magical rapier on this guy. That's a good bit of damage. And got this guy. He is so screwed. He's like, oh, he feels sick. He's got to save again now, right? Now that he's in here.
Yeah.
So, con save. Oh wait, no, he gets +4, so that's +2 to this. Okay, a 19. I think he's no longer sickened, right?
That's true.
Okay, so no longer sickened. He just wants to run the hell away from this thing, which will provoke from the blob, from Esmeralda, and from Bear's Ash.
Which it can do a slam attack.
Yeah, so all three of you get to attack this guy who tries to just run away from the stench.
Alright. I'll swipe at him with my claws.
Oh, Esmeralda, I'm sorry. Ez gets to attack as well.
23,
I'll roll for Ez.
13.
Yeah, that's a big old hit.
Mine only
Ez
rolled a
tries to
13.
Slash with her rapier, which also hits. And what did the monster do? Missed?
Yeah, I think it missed. It only rolled a 13.
Yeah, that's a miss. But Ez and Zash both hit it. 13 plus 12. And wow, yeah, that's enough to kill it. As he tries to get away from the damage from the stink, he just gets slashed from and ripped. I'm sorry. Yeah, claw attack and rapier to the back, and he just falls. He's dead. One dead knight. You guys are killing all of Tyranid's friends. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
They were in my way.
Perhaps Zash ripping at this guy's back opens up the armor, and she just nails it right home.
Awesome. All right. Irina, just we're gonna bring this home because this guy's entombed in flesh. He's the only one left.
It could just be swallowed.
Yeah, we might just hand wave the rest of this as the zombies just kind of like encircle around this guy, and he slowly gets consumed. Let me fix the music.
That explains why all his friends became zombies.
And does it though? There's so much more story to tell. I'm loving this. Let me just go back to. Sorry, music is so intense. I just wanted to chill out for a second. Come on, Sandscape, work with me.
Not how I was expecting that battle to go, but chaos magic is so fun.
I don't know what this is gonna sound like. A little spooky, a little too spooky. Okay, just turn it down if it's too loud and distracting. But so what happens from here is we see the zombies just kind of slowly consume this night, and I think you guys have just a bit of guilt in the back of your head, like, oh shit, those are Terraman's friends. As you see this happen, and you are literally making it happen. Like Camila's crazy zombie magic literally killed Terraman's friends.
To be fair, they attacked Pall first. I
Yeah,
had eyes on Strahd.
And everyone, everyone roll perception checks. Let's see if any of you recognized Terraman running off with that elf. Now that things have kind of slowed down, you can reflect on what has just happened.
Personally, Oh, good.
How about Terraman remembering that he had a chance to kill Strahd and ran off?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Awesome. Camila absolutely recognized him. Like, something about that guy. He was just a regular knight, but he just had that aura of him. Like, I know that
Same
guy.
haircut.
Holy shit! 220s.
Oh my God.
Zash also rolled the 20. You guys know your friend.
They
Oh
saw
my
him
God,
run out
Paul.
with a javelin and throw it and stab him.
Okay, I want to say that the whole party recognized him running off. Even though in the fog of war, it may not have been like super clear to you, but like after the fact, you're like, that was Terraman. Like, that was him. He ran off with a girl. The revelation just hits you guys. Okay, so as this battle is still going on all around you, you feel like you've taken care of these guys right in front of you. You see this a river of blood. Sorry, I'm gonna read the flavor text that's written. A river of blood flows down the enemy's silvered sword, lying idly in the mud. Which you guys are free to grab one of these if you want. I just want to point out. As you see a silvered sword left by these other knights.
Is there a silver dagger?
Wait.
Nope.
No, okay. I'll pick up a sword.
Only sword. All right, we'll deal with that in a second. A divine cacophony of thunderous booms beats on your eardrums. Hearing the swell of the sound is followed by a cold shiver that runs the length of your spine. The cold seems to emanate from the mansion high on the hill. As you turn and you look up, you see this must be where the knights, this is their home. Suddenly a blood-curdling roar rips through the air, silencing the battlefield around you. And your attention is drawn southward. The sun reflects harshly off of a pair of glinting silver wings and claws that land and crest the turrets of the castle, and you gaze in full view of Argynvost, the silver dragon. And then you you're sucked back out of the book, and you guys are back where you landed. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Bam.
Awesome.
That was an amazing session.
Thank you very much for running, man.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being great. Thanks to Prankster for showing up and teasing us in the chat.
Thank
I
you.
gotta jump off here.
All
Yeah.
right.
Have a good night, y'all.
friends. See you next time. 2 weeks from now, hopefully.
No.
Yes.
See y'all later.
Good night.